Yeah.
I'm starting the stream. Also, guys, whoever can get on the stream, please. That helps the stream like a lot. Be pretty dope.
Right.
Yeah. We need to prove to Dan that Terraria streams do better than the Wolf Thunder streams.
Good luck with that.
That's the problem. They're not.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
well,
all.
Okay, are you looking?
I started the stream. I'm gonna share it.
So go to controls.
You
and
guys
then
could
click
also
on
share it too, by the way. That probably will help.
Clear all. Yes, and then go to here and then click on keyboard and mouse advanced.
Okay.
And then select that, and then it'll fill in a bunch of controls for you. And then you can use WASD and Q and E.
Is that
And
not
that's-
default anymore? Because I used to use that all the fucking time.
Yeah, no, I don't really know, but like half the time it chooses simplified version, and half the time it chooses advanced. I'm not sure why.
Is that the German links?
No, this is the G links in the British.
All right, guys, join the stream.
I just reset my controls. I actually have to How do
I imagine
use...
you're not on. Or are you?
Yes, I am.
Oh, Swagger. Swagger's here. Very cool.
controls.
Very dope.
Because
Right.
I like playing this game with Dan. This game is fun. We just gotta prove to him that it is fun.
I've played
My friend-
before.
Friend
8
just
years
got
ago.
burned. Wait, why is it an axis to shoot cannons?
You're the one that wants us to play in the hardest difficulty.
Well, that was before I decided, yeah, I realized how fucking hard this was the last time.
Like I had a lot of fun playing it when that like 8.5 years ago with my brother. You know, in regular mode. That was fun.
Good old days of when I played. I would go to a friend's house and then we'd play.
Terraria was fun as shit.
Like,
Terraria is.
If you guys want to see air or ground gameplay from like way back, you can check my channel. I used to play it a lot with my friends.
How old is your channel?
2013.
Almost 10 years.
Oh my god!
Almost 10 years.
You've been uploading videos since 2013.
Yeah, my first video on my channel is is the Blenheim Mark IV review.
And then
British-
the second video
British
is
plane.
Terraria.
I love that name. It sounds so stupid.
Yeah, the Blenheim. I fucking love that plane, dude. That plane, like, that's back when, you know, gunners used to be great, and the plane was, like, invincible. I would just keep shooting down people with a fucking bomber. It was great.
The Blenheim bomber.
It was good times. It really is. Minecraft ripoff. Yes, everybody that is fucking stupid thinks this is a Minecraft ripoff.
Wait,
It's not a ripoff.
I don't have enough USB slots in my computer.
This isn't even close to Minecraft. Just because it has grass and you can go down below the ground does not mean it's Minecraft. Hello, ST Monato. How you doing? I hope you're enjoying the stream. It just started. And, yeah, if you're liking what you're seeing, please like and subscribe. It just hit 350 subs yesterday, and that'd be really nice. I appreciate it. Also, subscribe to Majed. He just hit 70, and he's pretty cool. And follow my girlfriend's Instagram if you like snakes. She has a snake business. It's very cool in the description. And join the Discord if you want to talk to us and play with us, like, you know, Terraria,
Also,
War Thunder.
don't forget, give me all your bank credentials and social security number.
Yeah.
Most important
It's
part.
for a giveaway. It's for,
Yeah,
politics.
it's for a giveaway that I'm going to take your money from.
Also,
Yeah,
Imagine might have a
it's
point.
really
Somebody,
important.
I started
Giveaway.
I
giveaway
played
paid for by
Terraria.
you, and I'm the
Like, you
only
can check
member.
my channel. My first video is War Thunder. My second video is Terraria. Both 8.5 years ago. It was like September 2013. Check it out. You can see my old videos. It's crazy, bro. I was like fucking 15 when I started my channel, man.
I was like, what's that beeping noise? I realized, oh yeah, I'm still viewing Epsilon's stream.
I don't know how to turn that off. It's so annoying.
It's the
Hello,
radar.
Percy.
Turn off your radar.
Oh wait.
But yeah, ST, if you can please subscribe, that would mean like the world to me. That'd be great. Trying to be like a real YouTuber. Please save me from flipping burgers, please. Help
I'm a
me.
repairman.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind flipping burgers. Those things smell insane.
Well, yeah, but you don't get paid much.
Yeah, there's like a place around me that pays
Pay me
really
in
well
burgers
for
now, I don't
flipping
give a
burgers,
shit.
bro.
I'll
I'm
die of
actually
coronary heart disease before I get
reconsidering trying to go back into battle with this Bakan.
Stop looking
Also,
at me.
Percy, you can play
Anti-aircraft.
with us, by the way. Mr. Percy.
Dan, Green Team.
Oh, right. Oh, Epsilon streaming.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and take this into battle.
Also, when you guys get paid again, you guys should totally get Terraria, so then we don't have to like
Getting
leave
paid.
people.
That's what I'm
I'm
definitely
down.
doing, but I'm just making a really huge purchase tomorrow.
Archie, you know, I'm literally just.
Thanks,
gonna
ST
go and-
Monato. Very cool. Also, don't forget, you know, subscribe to Majed, follow my girlfriend Instagram if you like snakes, and join Discord if you can. Dope.
I'm gonna go play Ground Britain because I feel like it.
What
And then I
BR?
quit after, like.
And yes, Magic, I'm playing Terraria now, even though I want to still play War Thunder. It's all good. It's fine.
I've never played Britain Ground. That's the level I'm at.
It's still a long rope.
Yes,
Oh,
we're
Very nice, Percy.
No.
Percy did good with this rope.
gotta have some fun.
Also, Swagger wants more politics.
All right,
Yeah.
2.7, 3.3.
All right, guys, let's talk about
politics.
So,
time.
so Oompa Loompas.
Yeah,
our slaves.
Hey,
That's deeper than you might think.
Yes, I know they are slaves. I know.
loose cheese isn't that good.
I have no idea what this was the first thing that
Percy's
came to
finally
mind.
getting on.
Oompa Loompas. Think about it.
Bro, you're gonna get me demonetized before I even get monetized.
They literally speak the truth.
They speak the truth, listen to them.
They
But
hated
you
him
get-
because he spoke the truth.
Well, no, think about it. Have you ever listened to the lyrics of their songs?
I literally have never watched that movie, and I to ever.
Forgot
Watch
my
the. If you don't want to watch it. I recommend the Johnny
Calling
Depp
ST
version.
Moneto,
That's
just
pretty
call
good.
me
the Johnny
Sean.
Depp version
Alright,
is
hello
pretty
Sean.
fucky.
You should totally join the Discord after subscribing to me and Majid.
I'm
Oh shit! Majid, what the fuck is this thing?
I'm a huge
It's a
film
demon!
guy, so I like watching films and I like studying.
I get
about
that, yeah.
What in
Me too.
God's name is
And,
this?
I'm probably not as big as you are, but like I have a minor passion for film.
But like Gene Wilder is one of my favorite actors, and his acting in from Young Frankenstein to Blazing Saddles to Willy Wonka is just phenomenal.
Wait, which one was he in
And
Willy Wonka? And which one?
He was Willy Wonka in Willy Wonka. He
In
was
the new one or the old one?
in the
The
old
original.
one.
The old one?
Excuse me. Sorry.
Yeah, the original.
Oh yeah, he did a
Out.
terrific performance.
He also in an interesting movie that he
Oh, you
did
don't have it?
that
Oh.
I really enjoyed was The Cappuccino Kid, starring him and Harrison Ford.
That's
It's
a
the
big
only
movie.
movie with him and Harrison Ford. And Gene Wilder is basically a Jewish rabbi from one settlement that's going to California to open
The
a
worst place
synagogue.
in the world.
Yeah. And in the meantime of on his trip
Oh my
going to California, he runs into Harrison Ford, and he
They make love.
they somewhat become friends, and he actually likes the cowboy lifestyle instead of being a rabbi. So
Huh.
he becomes a
I
Jewish
want to scream.
cowboy, and it's actually a really good movie.
A Jewish cowboy? Hell yeah, man.
It's a comedy. It's great.
This hurt. Oh shit.
Sorry.
I have a
How?
feeling I'm gonna have
Magic, you're just a
that time.
magnet to like death and destruction, aren't you?
Did you get the You didn't get the invite, did you?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm in a game, so no.
Oh.
Let me,
I'm
let me-
also in a game.
Let me die real quick, and I'll
Oh
wait.
fuck.
No,
How did I get- wait.
Go
Oh, I
ahead
got
and
clapped.
finish until you're out of things, because then you'll get relocked.
Okay, I
on my
got
pet.
quite a bit of Hellstone. For how much I got quite a bit. Let's see what I can make.
Okay, this thing has much better turret rotation speed, at least. But still only a 40
Okay,
millimeter gun.
guys, he wants politics so bad. Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
okay,
coming
Should
out right now.
teachers
I'm
be allowed to voice
violently-
their opinions in
violently
schools?
racist.
We're not-
No.
Oh, God.
But freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech, more like
Wait,
freedom of-
hold on. Madge is in Australia. They don't have freedom of speech.
They don't?
Oh, here we go.
Yes,
Is this
we
what you
do.
wanted, Swagger? Is this what you wanted?
We do have freedom of speech.
Oh, let's go. It's starting. Let's go.
Oh, hell yeah. I've actually heard a lot of stuff about Canada with that too, where they have problems with freedom of speech.
Let me get
Well,
the popcorn, let me get the
Canada is
popcorn, bro.
actually having a riot squad right now. The riot squads took off their name tags for quote unquote
Yeah.
safety reasons.
Yeah, no, Trudeau just pulled a Palpatine the other day. He brought
Yeah,
his emergency powers.
It's
Give me all your
hilarious.
Hellstone, Dad. Give me all your Hellstone now.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up, man.
Oh, okay.
Give me your Hellstone.
I heard that there's something going on with the trucks, like trying to like unite or something, the truckers or some shit, and then they stop them from getting
been a whole
donations.
bunch. Yeah,
And
there's been a whole
now
bunch of shit.
Trudeau is saying if truckers have pets, they're gonna take their pets and euthanize them.
Hellstone. Me one.
What the fuck?
Trudeau
Give me
is
a
the next.
Hellstone. I'll make you armor.
I kind
Where's-
of want to see in the chat. Is Trudeau the next Hitler?
He's
Wait,
a
who?
contender. He's certainly a contender.
What's the
Trudeau.
next boss I will kill next? What's the next
No,
boss
I'm
we're killing,
kidding.
Majid?
Honestly, no. He's not gonna. He's not gonna.
He's
commit,
not.
like,
He's
mass
not gonna. He's
genocide.
Skeletron?
not gonna. He's not gonna pull
Yeah,
anything like concentration camp wise. But
Yeah.
Wait, Magid, where's
But
what's Hellstone look like?
He'll do
Give me
some
a
I found it.
slight fascism.
Yeah.
yeah, fascism is what.
There's a
I
ball in
can't
politics.
talk
Slowly
because
getting
everyone's
into
talking over me.
No, someone's on the Putin. Guess what Ant is? Wait, who's this?
Dad,
Hershey,
give me a house
you have to-
phone.
you have
Dad,
to-
give me a house phone.
I did.
What? Oh, you did.
Also, Percy, green team.
Look what I have.
Wait, so Australians don't have freedom of speech?
We do.
Look what I
Guys,
do.
explain. I don't know anything about Australia.
Look what I have.
Dude,
Yeah.
Underskill rates me as a bad player for RB.
Ooh. Also, Dan gave me quite a bit of hellstone, so I'm gonna make something for him.
My game is over, by the way. You can invite me if you want.
Give me a second.
All right.
Wait, so,
I mean-
but wait, what's with Australia though?
Nothing. We can say whatever we want.
can't.
Guys,
But you guys.
No, you
making-
can't. You can't.
You
like,
guys
you guys
can't
can't
literally-
make threats at like a train station and shit. You get tickets and like shit. Like you get
You
fined
guys-
for
Australia, as a person, you can't go outside of your house just to have a smoke without getting a ticket now.
Oh,
Wait,
we
really?
can still do that. We can
You
go
can't
outside. and
have, like, what if you're talking to your neighbor right at the fence line that's right next door? They're gonna be like, oh no, it's 6 feet apart.
My dad doesn't do cigarettes. He does shisha or whatever.
hashish.
Or shisha.
Shusha.
Oh, I don't know what the fuck shesha is.
I think
It's like that really big thing where you like smoke out like this. It looks
You
like a
mean the
giant
hook-
gong.
You mean hookah?
Hookah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, tobacco vape, basically.
It's like cigarettes except with like, I don't know, bigger thing.
It's cigarette and water, but it's not really a cigarette. It's tobacco and water.
It's basically weed but tobacco.
Hey, Dan, come over
This
to
would
me.
make sense.
Inhaling the tobacco,
I ready to
except not
so.
cigarette.
You're playing
Doing
France,
five-
bro.
we doing
Tobacco
5.0.
vapor.
Sure.
Dan.
I'm at 5.0.
Kill Skeletron.
Come over to me. I have something for
Give
you.
me a
Someone
like
told me
it.
not to play 5.7.
Wait, so they can't like
Right here,
they can't like protest in public or something?
Who?
The Australians, right? Is that what's going on?
It
I
just
gave-
depends on the protest.
They're not allowed to protest.
Depends.
I
on the
gave you a
protest.
molten chest
Oh.
plate.
Oh, you gave me
Like,
molten
what?
chest plate? Hell yeah, man.
You left it on the floor right here.
Wait, what? Really?
Wait,
Yeah.
no. Wait, are we playing arcade? Wait, why are
Oh,
you
shit,
at
I'm
Give me a
10.0?
second. Give me a second. Give me a
Okay,
second.
okay. I was confused. And then it went to 10.7. I was like, what?
Oh,
the
thanks,
hell?
Majid.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
welcome.
No, trust me, man.
I need new
I'm
pants, like,
all
really
over the
bad.
place. That's 5.7.
I only have tungsten
That's pretty
greaves.
close. 5 point.
Yeah.
Well, I'm ready to. I only have 3 vehicles because I'm. Oh wait, actually, wait. I can actually add another vehicle. Finally.
That's swagger lol. My dad smokes pipe. What was pipe? Was it? Oh, you mean like the oldie thingy?
No,
Oh, you mean
crack
swagger?
pipe.
Pipe.
What was it? Wait, what?
Good old med pipe.
The old
They
man
got some
pipe.
crack whores.
Like the one in movies where they're like smoking a pipe. The captain.
Yeah,
Like a Winston
that's
Churchill
a
kind of.
shisha. That's a shisha.
Oh. You have a new pet, Majid, huh? You have a new hacks pet?
Oh, that's
Well,
me.
hot pet.
Epsilon's dad plays War Thunder?
That's
Damn boy.
me. I have an imp. I made it out of molten bars.
Ah!
Yeah,
See?
but I made you a full set of molten armor.
But Swagger just wants so much. He just wants to see the world
Swagger
burn.
literally just wants to listen to us
Matt,
argue about
He
politics.
just wants to see the world burn, man.
Some men just want to see the world burn.
All right.
Fucking Michael
Um,
Caine. I love that
Did you
guy.
get your loadout ready? Okay.
It's gonna be hard when he passes, just like Sean
Yeah,
Connery.
I agree.
Alright,
Oh, yeah.
Majid,
And David Attenborough.
what do Aussies hate about Americans or how we do things?
He's not an actor, but I just love that guy.
Oh, rest
Oh,
in
what
peace.
about dude Rowan Atkinson too?
I just
I
need
don't hate
dial.
Americans because
There's a
I
fucking
don't.
big ass mosquito in here, bro. That shit's so fucking
Because
annoying.
everyone is different, really.
Mosquito sits on your shoulder. Oh
I always
hey,
hate the Americans.
I'm just gonna
that,
snuggle up
um,
right next to you and go ahead and
are
stick you
full-
with my little needle nose and suck on some of your blood.
Yeah,
What?
for real.
Why do you say
I
like that
have a
one
black
person
desk
from
and it's a
Family
black
Guy?
mosquito. So
That's
fucking
exactly
blend
what I was going for. Thank you.
Wait, but like, what's the thing that that Australians always say that like America shouldn't be doing like all the time?
I don't know, shooting.
Why is it taking
Shooting?
A
so
lot
long?
of shit.
Shooting.
Australians say a lot of shit about Americans.
You need to be actually.
There's one thing that I really admire about the Australians that the Americans don't really do, and that is literally taking a World War II Matilda and making a tractor.
That sounds like a really heavy tractor.
There are
Why is it taking so
Australians
long?
that are actually using old Matildas tanks as tractors.
Is that really
I would
economical?
Yeah, no, I can send you the YouTube video and everything. It's
Why would they do that?
It was cheaper than buying a tractor.
But the amount of
Literally,
weight.
it was like, to be honest, in a
Dad, do you see
nutshell,
me?
it was like paying $4,000 for a used car instead of $15,000 for a brand new one.
But the fuel cost
Please
must
start
be
breaking all
tremendous.
these frickin-
No, to be
Well, I mean,
honest,
tractors
the
already
fuel
cost
is
a lot.
actually the fuel
How-
for the tank is actually way bigger.
Wait, what's happening? Why is ground realistic battle Q taking so
Wait, no,
long?
the fuel tank wouldn't make it cheaper to operate.
Because we didn't in Russia.
Oh wait, what the hell, dude? No, don't
Making
play.
tractor Matilda, hell yeah, man.
Okay, how do you?
I'm
how do you-
assuming that America always gets talked about because of shootings, like all the time.
How
Oh
are
yeah,
we even?
and a whole
Yeah.
bunch
Give me
of
one
other
second.
shit.
Give me one
Well,
How
second.
are we gonna? How are we gonna play?
I don't
if
know
we're all-
anyone that actually earns the
Give
gun.
me
I don't
a
know.
second, my
I
friend.
do.
You can't play Russia. That doesn't work.
Wait, is America the only country that's allowed to like have just guns?
No, there's
No,
a lot
many,
of countries
many.
that have a lot of.
Hey,
Like, most
Japan-
countries are allowed to have
Japan-
guns.
Japan has guns, but
The UK
They're,
has guns. They just don't like to tell
Germany
you.
has guns. Everything has guns.
Wait, I thought the UK
Most
banned the shit out of
countries
guns.
They say that, but their laws don't actually say that. Like publicly, they say no fucking guns, but their laws are, they're a little cheeky.
I don't think you can carry them around with you constantly.
No, you can't. It's not like
Uh-oh,
America. You don't have.
Russia,
It's the same with
Russia,
Russia though. Like
voodoo
you can have a bunch of guns in Russia, but you don't get to fucking like freedom of carry
I
kind
see a
of shit.
voodoo
Yeah.
demon.
You
Oh.
can shoot them. You just can't like hold them with you.
I see
Yeah.
a voodoo demon.
You're still, dude, you're still playing Russia. How is this even gonna work?
we will find out.
Next time, Britain.
I mean,
bans
no.
knives.
It's like, here's the weird thing. So, my friend has an Israeli tank. It's one of the premium ones, and
Okay.
I tried playing as Germany. It wouldn't work. We would be sitting in time for 5 minutes. I go to high tier as Germany at like 8.7, where they have like the HVTS or something like that as their next, or the Merkava 3D as their next premium one. It literally puts Israel and Germany together.
Oh. In
All I
realistic?
can hear in realistic, and it's funny because all I can hear in the back of my head is Nava Nagila.
Also, in realistic battles,
they
they have like. Wait, so it matters what nation you're on in realistic battles?
in realistic battles, yes. For like 4.3, Britain and Russia will not go with Germany usually, typically, but it does happen.
I thought that was simulator. Do you mean simulator?
Simulate?
playing
No, we're playing realistic.
With simulator, you can only play with your own country side or like
Yeah.
actual allied.
Wait, but in naval, it doesn't matter what country you are in
Correct.
realistic.
That
Which is
shit
kinda
spawned
stuped.
right in front of me.
Dude,
That's
you're
very
still playing
confusing.
Russia. You're still playing Russia. How is this even gonna work?
I'm
Got
very
some big
confused.
guns now, guys.
Russia and
We
Sweden
will,
are
we
all
will
in.
see. We will see.
It's gonna take like 50 minutes, and then we're gonna get into a single game.
Guys, we need to get back to about Russia and Ukraine, man. This is what Swagger wants.
Either, thank
Well,
you.
like, so do you guys know much about? I mean, I'm sure Ollie does, but do you guys know about much of what happened when they invaded Crimea? Yeah, Crimea,
They
right?
made, like,
I saw a lot. Yeah, I've
contests.
seen quite a videos about that because I was curious. And holy crap!
Yeah, they in 2014 it was pretty fucked up, and afterwards it didn't really end. It just kind of fizzled out a bit until recently, and then it's kicking back up now.
Yeah, and they killed
and the
civilians
war in
and
the
shit.
Donbass never stopped.
Yeah, no, it's
Like-
that meme that I post in. Everything's gonna be okay. Is actually from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, Stuart Meal got downgraded so much.
Sture Emil.
It's just so weird that the dude was supporting Russia so much because like all the atrocities that they did.
I'm pretty sure he just was misinformed. I think he like read an article and that's and he just comes
Yeah,
up
but
with
there's
that.
a lot of
All
people
right,
that
article. I don't know.
genuinely,
I don't know what he's
They
looking
buy,
at.
well, Russia is a lot like China, and they pay a lot in propaganda to say that the West is evil, and they're not. You know. They
Also,
flip the
dude,
fucking
I
coin.
forgot to even mention how the fucking they used
America do the same
Russian
thing.
missiles to down a
It's true.
fucking Boeing plane. You guys remember that?
America, the government.
Yeah.
Because it was basically just incompetence. They gave these rebels that didn't know how the fuck to use this and how to identify targets, and they fucking they killed civilians, a civilian aircraft. That was like Malaysian
300.
Airlines. They downed a airliner, Malaysian Airlines,
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
they
and then
did.
the Russian government covered it up, saying that they shot a jet with bad Photoshop, and then put it on their
Yeah.
news.
They said that the Ukrainians with bad Did you watch the Adam something video?
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
Yeah. I figured I watched that too. I've been watching that guy for a while. He's pretty fucking cool.
Hell yeah, I've seen him bitch about Elon Musk so many times.
I know,
That's
me too.
hilarious.
He's the reason that I'm.
Trains!
I realized. Yeah, trains. Oh,
Alright, you see,
fucking great.
that took like 10 seconds.
Oh, that's beautiful. So you know what's you've seen all that, yeah.
Yeah, and when I was younger, like however old I was in 2014, I was watching that shit when it went down on Vice News, and they were down on the ground checking shit out. It was actually a really good documentary, or just like series. They did like it was like a 236
see,
part
no. Thanks for the
series.
stream. I hope you liked and subscribed. Sorry
Oh,
if you
you're
didn't like the
fast
politics
food.
stuff.
Oh man, leaving me behind. Dang.
Oh god.
God dang.
We lost ST or Sean.
Alright,
Sean, we
go
lost Sean.
ahead, go ahead.
Rip.
I'll cover you from behind.
There we go. We're back into the politics. Swagger is very
I'm
happy.
gonna be on the right
Nice.
side. I just know it towards Charlie area.
No.
Okay, I'm going back down into
I usually
hell.
go left. That gives me like a ton of kills.
But it's so funny. A lot of
You
people
wanna
who
go
get
left?
into games like War Thunder and like War History, they get into a very surface level. So then they
Yeah.
try like they start making really stupid opinions.
yeah, that happens when people like start learning very slight stuff. They just dip
Don't
into
ask.
the surface and then they make these really weird claims without knowing enough information.
And there's like so
Yeah.
many people who are like, you know,
Same
Germany could have
children.
won the war because of X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
I have a friend that said if Germany finished the ME-262 earlier, they would have won the war.
That's not how it works.
You can't just have a
Actually,
better
it-
plane.
Hitler didn't like the idea. That's why.
Look,
Well-
if they could have come up with like 4 different types of aircrafts, well, here, you know what? No, here's the thing: they could not face the fucking industrial powerhouse of the combined Allied
USSR.
forces. Like, yeah, the U.S. and it wasn't just the U.S. It was Britain. It was the U.S. It was fucking a whole
I meant
bunch of
the,
countries.
I said USSR.
The French resistance, the USSR,
Yeah.
the Chinese.
Oh my bad. Oh yeah, USSR. Yeah, USSR really fucked them when they came over to them.
I mean, yeah, their
Yep.
tanks sucked, but like they
But
just had so
the
many.
Germans also really did a lot of damage to the Russians.
Yeah, it's
a lot of
It's
damage.
pretty
Yeah.
impressive.
Hey,
considering how
Dan, can you
big they
protect
are.
me?
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I've seen so many things because I used to be like, oh, maybe if you know X, Y, and Z didn't happen, but no, I've seen a lot of people talk about it, and yeah, no, there's no fucking way they could have won.
Yeah, I mean,
Even
Right,
without
okay.
attacking Russia, they wouldn't have been able
Yeah.
to do it.
yeah, I mean,
M6.
they couldn't have done what they wanted to do. That's for sure.
I don't see him. Okay, I see.
Right there.
Dan, don't why?
Swagger, see, look, Swagger
Wow.
even thinks even if they didn't attack the Soviet Union, they would have lost. They just couldn't. They couldn't do it.
There's a chance that they could have been able to, if they wouldn't have expended all their shit so hard, they could have been able to defend themselves better and last longer and possibly
They could have dragged out the war, but they
ally
never
with-
could have won.
ally with other countries like Japan and form stronger Axis powers again. But that's probably highly unlikely.
If Hitler wasn't so egotistical and decided to go straight for
shoot.
left
you?
side
Where
on the
is he?
hill. Left side on the hill.
Shoot.
Kind of B. If Hitler wasn't egotistical and went straight for the capital of Stalingrad
see him, I
and
see
went
him,
for
I see
the
him.
oil fields in the Caucasus and instead,
No, I read
he
people
would've
talk about that
probably
too.
done
That
better.
still wouldn't have done it. Also, they don't have pipelines in order to get it back there. It would have been too hard to bring back all the oil. I've saw people talk about this. Those oil fields would have been
they
useless.
were really, but they were
They didn't
really
have
good.
the.
They were really good at building railroads.
No, they
but
just didn't
that
have
would've
the
been really
industrial
vulnerable.
complex in order to get all
No,
of that
that's true.
shit there.
Yeah, no, that's
They
true.
just couldn't do it, even if they got
yeah,
those
the
oil
only
fields.
way
That's why
that-
they didn't get them.
The only way that the Axis powers could have ever lasted longer and possibly, maybe like set up some kind of foothold in the world where they could negotiate their way out of full destruction. Maybe I don't know. I mean, like the U.S. fucking dropped nukes in Japan, so like maybe it wouldn't have gone down that fucking route too if it went too far. Like I don't. fucking
Germany
know.
was already
I don't know.
exhausting their entire supply of everything. They just didn't have the resources to keep up.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, and like, do you know about the Spanish spy that fucked with them?
Oh,
'Cause,
yeah.
like, Hitler's like not just Hitler's, but like he was like the top foreign double agent for Germany.
Oh yeah.
Double paid with Britain
Yeah.
and everything like
I'm
that.
gonna go big flank.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
one of the things
man.
people don't
You're
understand is
getting
like,
shot
oh,
at
if
now.
only Germany didn't do X, Y, and Z. Like, their commanders knew a lot of these things, like, you know, the oil fields and shit. There's a reason why they didn't do it. Because they knew it wouldn't work. And they just didn't have the resources. They started realizing that. That's why they started having fucking stupid ideas, because they were getting desperate. Because they knew they were going to lose. There wasn't any way to win anymore.
The
I don't know
first
if-
thing that they messed up on was not
Oh,
getting
there's an
much
aircraft
allies.
up.
Hello, Sean.
The first
Oh,
thing,
you're
the
getting
first
an
thing
aircraft
that they
on
messed
you.
up on
Just
was,
buy
was
something?
being
Wait, buy
the
what?
enemy of literally anyone.
Wait, what?
Of being the US.
But yeah, Germany was just fucked basically almost from the start. They just couldn't keep it up.
Which they'll
Even without attacking the Soviet Union, they just couldn't do it. They just didn't have the resources.
I actually don't know if the
Or-
USSR
and the
wasn't
manpower and the
involved,
steel.
if
They
the
were already-
USSR wasn't involved, they might have
They
been
didn't
able to
have
do
very
something.
much steel and resources.
Well,
They
if
just
they
kept
would have
running out.
actually like, if they would have been able to like form a coalition with the USSR, which I believe they initially had kind of planned to do so, then
They did kind of with the, I believe.
Well, no, it's just it was just like a non-aggression
Trotsky
pact.
or something like that.
It was just a non-aggression pact. They did not like each other from the start.
well, there was.
If the USSR
So, like,
wasn't
dude,
involved,
Russia
From the war,
never
yeah,
would have
from the
allied
start of
with
the war, they
with
didn't like
Germany.
each other. From
They
the
never
start
would
of
have
the war,
allied
they
with
didn't
them.
like like from the start of the war, they didn't like each other, but before the war, they had relations going.
Well, no, they just had a ceasefire, and they just had it so like, leave me the fuck alone. I'll leave you the fuck alone. That was it.
Dragon Boy, join us.
'Cause I've seen so many things. 'Cause I also want to believe way back that they could have won if they were like, they didn't fuck up, because I also wasn't a fucking retard. But no, I've seen so many things.
Well, I'm not saying that they would have won.
There's no way they could have won. I've
only
seen
thing I
so
can-
much shit.
Hello, political argument supporter. What's up? Swagger has joined.
Oh, you ate food? Oh, yeah, Sean.
Swagger,
Dragon Boy,
so
join
Tell
us.
us why you support Russia.
Also, one of the things that people who have very surface knowledge think is that they think that the Tiger, the Panther, all these other tanks were like great, and they should have made more of X, Y, or Z. But they were extremely unreliable. Like, one of the things that you don't see in War Thunder and other games is how shit the reliability was for these vehicles and how hard they were to build, and how few they could actually build of them.
people are
Okay, ban total harm.
Germany, you vote for the win.
Also, there were things called mines and rocket launchers and infantry and air support.
Tiger, a moderate tank with like a huge gun on it. It makes no.
Yeah. Like, there was
I
air
kinda
support.
really
Air
think
support fucked
Were
everything.
awful, bro.
And the
Did not
Luftwaffe just
hold-
could not compete.
Yeah, the Luftwaffe kind of sucked.
They just
Yeah.
couldn't compete.
At
There
the
was no
beginning,
way.
they were all right in the beginning, and at the end, they're just like, what the hell?
Also,
They're
you can't
more-
really. It's hard to hide a fucking factory, and when they all get bombed, good luck doing anything.
True, true.
There's no way they could have won. I've seen so much stuff about it.
Where are all the enemies?
And people just
They're all on
romanticize the
A.
idea that it could have been different,
All
but
on
it wouldn't
A.
have been.
All on A.
All right, I'm coming
You know,
in.
there is one way they could have won, and that's if they figured out their nukes better. But it wouldn't have been the best victory because there wouldn't be shit left.
If they what? If they got nukes first?
Yeah, they were
They were actually really
they weren't
close
like
to getting
I
it.
can't remember if
Oh,
they
were
weren't
not close
if they,
at all, dude.
like I can't remember if they
If they,
were only,
if,
like,
if
I
they
think
had
they were only doing
research.
fusion, not fission.
Oh, fuck off! Fuck off, you little bitch!
Oh, did you
I
I don't
Sorry.
think people don't fully realize how
Not you,
how
not you, not you, not you.
I know. I'm just
how,
like
how hard it
Literally,
is.
no. You want to know the stupidest thing? Guy literally plane set on fire, aircraft destroyed. He still manages.
Well, no,
to
even if they
destroy
did
my engine.
research the nuclear bomb, people don't realize how fucking hard it is to handle those things. and to build them
Oh yeah.
and to properly
yeah.
test
Okay.
them.
In like the
It's hard.
70s,
But
Scared
Germany,
to tell
Germany was
anyone.
no joke. That's for sure.
in the 70s,
Ukraine had
Boris
nukes.
Johnson made his
Does
own
anybody
nuke.
remember them having nukes?
They
What?
didn't have nuclear bombs, but they had. They were on the precipice of. I know they had.
No, they
nuclear
had
energy,
Soviet
but-
nuclear weapon sites. They had nuclear bombs
Germany
from
or
the Soviet
what?
Union.
Germany or who?
Well, yeah, the Soviet Union figured
They
that
gave
out
them up
after
on
they invaded
purpose
Berlin.
because nuclear bombs are extremely difficult to maintain and handle.
And they just wouldn't know if they would.
It's just too expensive. It's not worth it, and there's too many people who
Yeah.
don't want them to have it.
They wouldn't have known if it was worth it because they know what bombs are like nuclear bombs.
Hey,
are like.
Dan.
Also, Swagger, what do you mean by Blitzkrieg? That doesn't even work
That
anymore.
was
Blitzkrieg.
Blitzkrieg.
Dan, come over to me.
Yeah, that doesn't work anymore. That was only
Oh, that's
World War
just
II
like-
stuff.
Dan,
Before
that's
that, people
Dan.
were used to trench warfare.
Dan, come back.
Me.
Everything is Blitzkrieg now.
Wait, what does it
You
matter?
gave it back?
I'm coming up.
I have a full arm. I have a full set of it.
I need pants.
Oh. I gave you pants
Wait, when?
ages ago when I gave you the full set of armor.
Bruh, my inventory is always full. I told you this.
Dan,
Bro, I'm sure she also took your sword. I think, yeah.
Here. Take. Oh,
I'm gonna go get my piggy bank.
I'm
Alright.
here. Take this.
Oh, okay.
All right,
Holy
well,
shit.
You're in the
Alright, but do I get the
HSBC now.
pants though?
I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna go find your pants.
I'm
Okay.
gonna go now. Yeah.
Later, bro.
Alright, see you, Epsilon.
Logan,
Also,
all the
I
Blitzkrieg.
need more. I need more molten
I need
to
to
make
get off,
myself
too.
a molten pickaxe for hard mode.
Talk to y'all later.
I want a molten pickaxe.
See you, Ollie. It's been nice.
Cheers.
It's
Let's
only for hard mode, really. And once I get you a cobalt pickaxe, which is better than molten pickaxe, we'll be set.
Oh, I need to go to the bathroom so right now. Half this VC is playing War Thunder, half is playing Terraria. Indeed. The duality of man. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, I'll be back in a second.
Just ignore what happened. Dragon Boy, join. It will be fun. Looks like since everyone who was talking about politics left, so it looks like there won't be any more politics.
I was trying to go to bed, but then my brain was like, "Hey, remember this stupid thing you did in
Yeah.
sucked."
I'm trying to go to sleep. And then, yeah. I get that all the time. I get that all the time, man.
Yeah. Memories just they be biting you in the ass.
Like, I
Yeah.
want to forget about this. This is terrible.
There's one thing I want to forget about, but it won't let me forget about it. You guys want to
I'm
hear
back.
about it?
What is that?
What happened?
Yeah, I'm down. Whatever.
Wait, what's happening?
Yeah, I'm trying to forget the fact that in grade 3, I got bullied quite a bit. So, back in grade 3, I tried offing myself. Oh,
What the fuck happened when I was gone?
Percy said, hey, you know that time when you're just trying to sleep and then the stupid memory comes back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know it would lead to this. Okay, it's not my fault. None of this is my fault.
I have tried offing myself many times. That's when I was lost and confused, but now I
How does
realize.
this thing follow me?
Magic, I'm sorry for not playing War Thunder, Magic. Don't take it seriously. Oh man, dude. Well, Magic, you always have ups, alright?
Yes. But
can
that
always-
was ages ago when I was in grade 3. I'm in year 10 now.
Fucking hell, man. Well, you always have Terraria and War Thunder to look forward to, man. And more subscribers.
Yes. That was before I had a YouTube channel, before I had a VR, before I had a Switch.
Yeah, I've had friends and stuff and family who's, you know, been like that. Yeah, quite a lot of people have had these thoughts. I don't think pretty much anybody's been immune to it to at least happen once. But
My sister's like that.
yeah, it's, you know, it's really hard. But one of the things I learned, you know, dealing with that with a lot of people was, you know, I think the thing that can help the most is always giving them something to look forward to, you know? Yeah.
That's actually what I tried to do. Like,
Yeah.
I
Like,
like
even-
if I'm having bad thoughts,
Ah,
like
Like, Even
At
something
least I have
simple. You know, be like, oh yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, man. I can't wait to, you know, hang out some more or whatever. You know, just simple stuff. It
Or
can mean a
waiting
lot.
for a new game. Or waiting for a new game.
Um,
Like, I've
Waiting
been wanting to
till
play this
Skyrim
game
2
for
comes
ages.
out.
I don't think.
It's
What
kinda-
comes out?
Anyone.
Remember when Terraria Otherworld was a thing?
Oh yeah.
No.
I was super excited for that.
It's basically Terraria 2, Dan. That's
then they were
basically
like-
what it was.
They just were like, not. Wait, isn't like that one space game, Terraria Space?
What?
I forget what game it was, but it's like basically
I know what
Terraria in
you're
space.
talking about. I just forgot about.
Starbound, I think.
Yeah, Starbound.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, but I've never played it.
That sounds a lot of fun.
You
Wait,
guys,
what happened to? Wait! What happened to the other dude?
He has
they
to
both
go.
left.
Ah, you said it so fast. I wasn't sure who said it. No, Ollie, no. The hangover. It will come. It's so sad. Oh, at least we still have the rest of the boys. I like we have no girls. It's just funny.
Just nobody likes us.
Sandy's tired of us, man.
Maybe I think she's upset at us for yelling at her for cheating.
Yeah.
The boys only club.
But Drizzle, you don't have anybody else that you play with?
Not recently, man. It's been pretty lonely.
Oh, your girlfriend doesn't like
I-
War Thunder?
Nah.
Most
I
of
don't- I
my
don't have
friends
a
have
girlfriend.
become distant from me, so I've
Oh,
just
wait.
been sitting there.
Oh wait, I must have been thinking about Ollie then.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think Ollie has a wife.
He has a
He has a
fiance.
fiance.
Oh,
He mentioned it, I think,
fiance.
once.
Oh right.
Same thing.
Oh.
Yeah, but not official. Same thing, but not official.
Well, no, it's like, well, sort of. It's just like you're waiting until the wedding, I guess.
It is official.
Yeah, it is.
It's like,
It is
you know,
supposed to be
officially
official.
Oh
married.
yeah, this person has.
It's just it hasn't. You haven't done the thing yet. Speaking of which, my cousin recently broke up with his girlfriend, who he's like, you know, he married to for her like, her green card. He married her like almost like 2.5 years ago. You know, but they were gonna have their real wedding
Yeah.
or whatever, like at some point. And then they
Yeah.
fucking broke up. They live in Texas now, and they fucking broke up, dude. She just got to California today, I guess. So, yeah, that's hardcore. Fuck.
I have a lot of similar stories like that in my friends and family. Like there's fucked up shit just
Hey,
happened.
anybody
Keep
got
in
like
mind.
5?
Yeah.
Hey, Percy, you got 5 obsidian. that I could
Also, if
use?
anybody ever says that, you know, divorce or breakup is ever mutual, it's never mutual. It's always one-sided.
Never.
It's
Never.
never mutual. There's always one side, man.
Yeah, I sort of just died, Percy.
Wait, Madge, have you ever had a... I don't remember if you've ever had a girlfriend before.
I had.
Damn,
But it
boy.
wasn't really a thing.
It wasn't what?
It wasn't really a thing.
How do you have a girlfriend that isn't really a thing? That's the definition of a thing.
Like, it lasted a couple of days, okay?
Not a real thing, man.
John, I played Terraria
It was
long time ago.
what's the new Miku?
8.5 years ago, man. I've been playing for I played it first like 8.5 years ago, 2013. Wait, what about you, Foot Drizzle? Have you ever had a girlfriend before?
Yeah.
5
Like,
obsidian,
a lot.
please.
A lot.
I just
Oh.
ran out of
Oh.
obsidian.
Relatively, not like should have said that. I'm kind of stoned, but like
Okay, BRB. Got the BRB.
like sub 50.
Sub 50, less than 50. Damn, man. How long was the longest one?
8 days.
It was like technically it was like online, so not real, but like technically the longest one
How long-
Everything
was like-
counts.
6 months.
What, 2 months? Oh, okay.
6 months.
Oh, 6 months. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I feel you. And you're still in high school, right?
No.
Oh, I
Wait,
thought you were graduating like in a month.
No, yeah, my bad.
Shower. So, Dan, I'm quickly making your molten greaves, and then I'll go shower.
Also, imagine how long was your longest relationship?
Well, that was the only one.
Oh. Oh wait, when was that?
Like April last year.
I was
Oh.
counting kindergarten, bro. You gotta count kindergarten.
Wait, Majid, did you ever kiss? Or like, did you do anything?
Not really.
You haven't had your first kiss?
Done.
That's
Majid,
sad.
no!
That's sad.
Rip. Well, that's okay, man. I'm sure it'll happen.
Well, I mean, it's a we're War Thunder players, bro. That's how it goes. No, I'm just kidding.
Speak for yourself!
No, I'm playing.
Don't worry, man. It usually happens. It'll happen at some point when you stop trying.
These missiles fucking suck. It says it has a launch range of 9 miles, but that's some bullshit.
I mean, just look at Ollie. He's like super deep into War Thunder, and he has a fiance.
Yeah, I need to go shower.
I see. Imagine.
I'm gonna stay in VC. It only takes like 3 minutes.
Wait, Swagger, have you ever had a girlfriend before?
I don't. Only for like 1 day.
Oh, you are very quiet.
I had like one time in kindergarten.
my
I had like
God, like
20.
me,
I like killed a
go,
Moon
like,
Lord. Oh, sorry, you might want to type it. You're like really quiet. The Moon Lord. I don't know who the Moon Lord. I've not played it that
His
much.
final boss.
Oh, I don't. You should ask Magic. He's the one that got like super into this. I just played it casually 1.5 years ago. I got to like the Wall of Flesh and I think Skeletron and stuff, and I think that was like it.
Oh my god, that's sad.
Or around there. I think I also fought the dude that's at the end of the map. I think. It's been a long time. You can also see my old videos of it, by the way, my old streams and stuff. I still have it. Dude, isn't it weird that like generations, like kids now, can like see their parents like do shit like this online, like years later?
Yeah.
Like, bro, like I can, like my kids can be like in their 10s or 20s.
But you wanna know something crazy? You wanna know
What?
something crazy? Like I can see all of the shit that my grandpa used to do in the fucking 80s. He used to. It's fucking hilarious. Like to see him now and what he used to be like 40 years ago, like rock star kind of shit.
That's
It's
fucking crazy.
almost comedy gold, but yeah, it is a little crazy.
Dude, life is a long time, man. It's long
Yeah.
until it isn't.
Yeah,
Fucking
Yeah,
nuts,
it's
man.
it's a
Until
long
you
time
die.
for our fucking time scales.
Yeah, a lot changes in the world, you know? There's people alive today who had, like, relatives who were, like, slaves and shit.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Oh my god, it's
and then there's
him, the
people that are alive
skeleton.
today that are alive right now and are.
Really? I thought it was 1818, right? Was the Civil War, I think.
Wait, what?
I'm talking about, like, you know, people who actually were, like, slaves in, like, back in the 1800s that, you know, their, like, grandchildren
Oh yeah, the war.
are still alive.
Yeah,
Or great-grandchildren.
There are, like, yeah, it's kind of like the Holocaust, where like the children that were slaves, you know, about the shit. And
Oh,
their
the
kids are
Holocaust,
still
yeah.
alive.
Fucking crazy, man. World War II is, like, so long ago now. Also, even, like,
There are
stuff like...
still Germans.
Yeah, it's only like
German
it's 70.
officers.
Like, the women having right to vote and black men being able to vote is, like, really recent. Like, women's, like, the 70s, right?
No, that was 1920s.
Was it?
Yeah, the women's suffrage movement happened in the 20s. Like,
Oh.
mid-20s is when they finally got the right. And then the civil rights movement was I think the black people had the right to vote before. Well, I don't fucking know.
Wait, let
Fuck.
me see. Women's suffrage.
One of
Yeah, 1920.
the,
All right, let me see.
things that they fucking fought for.
Martin Luther King Jr. Oh, okay, that's the more recent one. He was assassinated in 1968. So yeah, black people
By
got the right to
fucking
vote,
government.
like, really recently.
That dude was assassinated by the government.
Yeah, I know.
Change my mind.
Yeah, there's so much documentation on them assassinating a lot of important public figures who were trying to get, you know, equal rights and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like one of the funny ones, you know how like Americans love guns, right? Vigil? Hello?
Yeah.
He said, yeah.
Hello. Yeah. I said my
Yeah.
bad. I said.
Oh, okay. But basically, the federal and the Californian laws that were put in place. I believe the federal one was by a Republican president for gun control, and same with the Californian one. both of them were put in place in order to stop black people from defending themselves from the police back in like the 50s and 60s. Because the Black Panthers, as they're defending themselves from police, you know, in their neighborhoods and stuff, and they're starting to have more power, and they couldn't be bullied anymore. So that's why they made gun control laws. They couldn't protect themselves.
You gotta remember the parties around the time Nixon was in office. They shifted. Both parties shifted essentially from being conservative and liberal to, you know, like Republicans were basically in the same on the where the political compass is now, where Democrats are. It's like, but not really at the same time. It's more complicated than that.
Well, even like whatever
nowadays,
did happen.
Nowadays, shit just fucked. Nowadays, shit's just like a parody of what it used to be.
Yeah. But even no matter who supports what, like sure, like I guess, you know, Republicans are the pro-gun ones right now, but even back then it was like the conservative thing to do was to, you know, stop the black people with gun control. Even though even though conservatives love guns, because, you know, and it was a famous quote by one of the leaders, you know, in history, was, "I can't believe Americans hate black people more than they love guns." They use that they played with that line in BoJack Horseman when women got the right, you know, kept having like guns. Like, I can't believe women, you know, Americans hate women more than they love guns. They reuse the quote pretty much. So yeah, it's sad. But it's really weird. People saying that liberals are the ones that want to take away gun rights, but like conservatives are the ones that did it. So, you know, that's why California has such strict gun control, was because of black people stopping them from protecting themselves. Not funny, right?
Yeah.
That's
fuck. I got somebody on me. I'm about to die.
Yeah. That's I believe that's pronounced irony. It was never the liberals who did it, but, you know, it's weird. History's fun. Depressing. It's very depressing. Guys, don't learn history. It's worse than any, like, writing bad things happening ever. History's always worse. It's sad. Is it worth getting a girlfriend?
No.
That's like wait, who said that? Was that Percy?
Me.
Are you salty? What happened to you, Percy? Who hurt you?
Literally every single girl in my school, because they're annoying.
Have you tried choosing better girls? Wait, you're like middle school, aren't you?
No, like, every single girl is so annoying. Their whole lifestyle is based on Starbucks. That's the
I think you're looking at the wrong girls, man.
Oh.
Oh, I'm gonna go with yes.
No one girl.
Don't worry, man. I was also very mad at the opposite sex for a long time, for several years of teenage years. That's just what happens. Don't worry, you'll get over it. I hope.
Speak for yourself. I've never been mad at women.
Like, well, you can also still be frustrated about a lot of, like, stuff, you know, like fucking alimony and child support.
Okay, I've been mad at individual women, but not like women as a gender.
Oh, I know what you mean.
But I mean, that's what I'm saying.
But I mean, what Hershey's doing is being very, very salty about the entire sex.
No, they're just annoying. They're like, oh my god.
Sex.
So
that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because gender was created by a fucking psychopath back in the 50s, who, like, tried making two brothers have sex, make one be a girl and raise as a girl. You should really see the history. It's bad. It's very bad.
No, I don't want to.
The history of the word gender is bad.
My favorite. I mean, Sigmund Freud was a good guy.
What?
Welcome back.
Oh, Sean, you never had a girlfriend? That's okay, man. You just love yourself. You gotta love yourself before you can love somebody else, you know what I'm saying? Don't be one of those guys who's with a girl just because he doesn't want to be alone. That's bad.
Be that one kid that says he's a burnt chicken nugget, but he still loves himself.
It's only worth it to have a girlfriend is if you love yourself first and you don't have a girlfriend just to have one, you know? Like, there's gotta be, like, a point to it. If I have a girlfriend, does that mean I don't get to hang out with the boys?
Wait till you get older.
You tell me, man. I have a girlfriend and I'm hanging out with the boys, so you tell me. Same with Ollie. He has a fiance.
Okay, I'm back. So, Percy, do you have any obsidian?
Like, bro, I've been living with my... Wait, what?
Yeah, do if you make me a pickaxe.
But like, Swagger, I've been living with my girlfriend for 2 years, almost 2 years, and that did not stop me from playing with my friends and hang. Fine. Some girls will stop you though.
Killed somebody for
Don't be with
no
them.
reason.
Those girls are bad. Don't do that. Don't be with somebody who won't let you do what you want to do. Unless it's like drugs or something, then yeah, maybe that person has a point. But
The drugs are good.
Stick around with that person. Every other person, no.
But if somebody doesn't want you to do stuff that's harmless and makes you happy within reason, then that person's probably not good to keep around. You have to make it. Be careful with who you choose, man. A lot of people fuck up and they choose the wrong person. And I mean, you guys see the divorce rates. Come on.
Freaking
You guys see
hell!
the
I
hypertension
need
rate.
mobs!
Come on.
I'm just trying to get down the elevator.
Is committing arson worth it? Oh my gosh, Swagger. Wait, what was that, Foot Drizzle?
46% of Americans have hypertension.
Hypertension?
That's high
Yeah.
blood pressure.
Oh. Oh yeah, it's because Americans are not known for being healthy. Or for having low blood, what's it called? The thing that makes your arteries die. I forget what's called. Plaque.
Cholesterol.
And cholesterol, yeah. Bad. Very bad.
Yeah, plaque is cholesterol built up. There's two types of cholesterol that I'm aware of, and there's a good one and a bad one. And the bad one is what you consume in our foods most of the time.
Yep, if you want to avoid the bad cholesterol, do this little thing called don't have red meat. Just don't do it.
Oh, well then I'm gonna have cholesterol for the rest of my life.
Dude,
I love
legit.
you.
Most people die from that shit, man. I recommend maybe just don't do it. Trust me, you're gonna regret it when you're older.
Medium rare.
Getting a stint is not fun, and it's temporary. You're gonna
Hey
die.
Dan, did you get your pants yet?
Well, I mean,
You have your pants?
like red meat on its own isn't like the issue. Like if you eat a fuck ton of red meat, yeah.
Well, no,
like,
even like
But
you know what people.
like, it's really lack of exercise. You can eat a good diet your whole life, but if you're
Well,
fucking
you can never outrun a bad diet, though. You still need to have limited quantities of things that will fuck you up. Because you can't exercise won't stop the cholesterol.
You can. No, but it will help. It will your heart will be stronger and your blood pressure will be lower, so it's less likely for the plaque to build up in the first place.
Okay.
Yeah, but do you guys? I've seen the. I don't remember what the. I think it was like the Game Changers documentary with Arnold Schwarzenegger. You should check it out. And they had a part with firefighters in it, and they were talking about how you know the #1 thing that kills firefighters in the line of duty, the top killer of them.
What's up?
Heart attacks.
Cardiology. Yeah.
That kills
I think I'm
firefighters
right
more than
on
anything
the-
in the line of duty. The majority of them die
Yeah, it's
from
a
heart
fucking-
attacks.
It's a
And they're
high-stress
firefighters.
job,
They
and a lot of them
exercise
don't eat
a
amazing.
lot.
Well, but do they do cardio or do they lift weights?
Yes, they
Because
do.
You can lift weights,
Bro,
but
firefighters are fucking crazy. They
Yeah, I
do
know
hella
well,
exercise.
well, yeah, well,
They're firefighters.
they don't not every department maintains like a stringent amount of fucking training all the time. They just like stay in shape. They do their initial trainings, they pass those, and then they need to stay in shape the whole time. That's what most departments do. Like they're not like you'll get some dudes that are fucking outliers for sure, but most of them are certainly in shape, but like they're not doing this like the training shit that they had to get. Like
Well, no.
they're not working as hard as they had to get in. You know. What
Hello,
I mean?
Crossing Craft. How you doing? Like and subscribe, man, if you're liking it. And yes, you can join us at the Discord links in the description. If you have a Majed's channel, you should subscribe. It's in the description. And if you like snakes, please follow my girlfriend Instagram, also description. But no, dude, trust me. Even if you're, you know, healthy or whatever and active, you can't really stop the negative effects from this. Like, trust me, there's lots of How many old people do you hear die from a heart attack? All of the time. Even if they were active.
That's literally the joke about old people.
Yeah, it's like, oh no, heart attack. All the time.
Well, it depends on the age because like at a certain point you just start fucking.
Well, I know your body
deteriorating.
just gives up. But that's the main thing
Yeah.
that just kills people, is always heart-related illness, like all the time.
Well, yeah, it's the #1 killer in America, but that's because of their sedentary lifestyles and their bad diet.
Not everybody
And
is
yeah, if you
sedentary.
have a. Well, but most people, like not everybody in America dies from a heart attack.
Well, yeah, but it's still the leading cause of death.
Yeah, but it's only like 430,000 people a year. You know, like it could be literally every single death in America.
Well, just
Instead,
because it could be worse. Well, also one of the leading causes of death is cars.
Well, I'm not saying it. I'm not saying just because it could be worse. You know, you shouldn't change your diet. Like, it is the reason. The reason it is the way it is because most of America obviously doesn't give a shit about fucking going out and exercising. Like, and you're right. You can't, like, if you have a really horrible diet, you're not gonna be able to balance it out with.
Well, especially as you get
especially
older.
not just lifting weights. Yeah. And
Well, no, even with cardio,
like,
though.
low resistance. Yeah, but low resistance exercise and cardio, like, and a lot of it, your heart is a muscle. Shit gets bigger, it gets stronger. The cells inside of it get stronger and better at oxygenating itself and oxygenating.
But if it gets full of plaque,
blood
that's not
pressure
going to
is-
help anymore.
But
It's just gonna.
it only gets
it's gonna
full,
have.
but like plaque doesn't just build up. Like plaque, like the majority of time plaque builds up because your blood pressure is high and part of the wall on the artery breaks off, and then plaque starts building up where it's broken off because your blood pressure is high. And then because your blood pressure is high, after like usually around 20 years is the average in America, then you get a stroke or serious cardiac failure, just like sudden cardiac death basically.
Yeah,
Like,
but
you're
think about how
like,
many
this-
could actually be prevented if you just didn't have all that plaque.
right. I see what you're saying, but like at the same time, you don't need to like strictly eat fucking the best food all the time and have.
Well, I'm not even saying eating the
treats
best food.
after
I'm
it. You
just
don't need to
saying
have-
red meat. I'm literally saying one thing.
Well,
That's
right,
it.
but red meat by itself, like if you have red meat in balance, you're fine. Like if you don't eat fucking, like 2 pounds of red meat a week or some shit, like you're fine.
Well, no,
If you
even
eat,
with
like,
light consumption, because we're
barely eat any.
biologically not designed to eat that.
What, to eat red meat?
Well, no, just this is gonna be in the way bigger topic now. Okay, basically, how our intestines are super long, right? Like ridiculously long.
Yeah.
And you know how long the intestines are of a carnivore like a lion?
Yeah.
Not very long.
Meteor.
How long are the intestines of a gorilla or an ox? Very long.
Well,
This is because they're designed to
the intestinal
eat-
tract length isn't everything. It's also about the enzymes that the body releases that breaks down the shit.
Also,
It's about
all carnivores
the
can survive
fluids.
solely on meat. We cannot. We don't produce vitamin C.
Well,
All carnivores
right,
do.
and there's a bunch of other vitamins that we can't produce that you can survive on. Like your
Why
nutrient
are
levels
we
will drop and shit.
omnivores?
Like that's exactly what we are. Is we're omnivores. Because we initially were carnivorous, like apes, like more.
Apes
akin to
aren't
chimpanzees, most
carnivores.
likely, and then became.
They're herbivores.
That's what I did. Not all
Gorillas
apes
are herbivores. They don't eat
Did
meat.
I say gorillas? Did I say I said chimpanzees. I said like chimpanzees. We were way closer to chimpanzees. Chimpanzees will eat a monkey alive. They go out and they go to war with other primates.
They have wars,
Literal primate
bro.
war. Like we're not the only animal that goes to war. It's a primate it's just primate trait, and ants too. Insects love it. But like we became herbivores through a very slow process, and like
No, we did not
along the way,
become
we also
herbivores.
developed the
We
enzymes.
became omnivores. It's different, and only limited
Oh,
capacity.
my bad. Sorry. No. You're right. My bad. I meant to say omnivore. My bad, bro. You're right. And yeah, we also fucking developed a whole bunch of shit, like the enzymes to break down alcohol, so it doesn't just kill us, like, and actually have an effect on us.
Well, yeah,
so-
and also the
a whole bunch of
enzymes we have in order to like having again spicy foods when most animals can't handle it, and we actually
yeah,
enjoy it
Yeah, no.
in order to be able to have more
yeah.
different plants.
Mexicans.
Yeah, it's true. And I mean, not everybody enjoys it. I feel like, yeah, it's interesting.
But we're the
It's
only
an
species that
interesting one.
actually like spicy
But-
foods.
But like our intestinal tract length isn't everything. It's like we have a lot of like if you eat a diet of solely anything for the most part, you're not going to be as healthy as you would be if you had a balanced diet, right? That's a given,
No,
Like,
but what a
you
balanced
obviously don't
diet
wanna have a bunch of red
is
meat.
very different from people understand it is. Because
Well, I
remember
mean-
the tobacco ads from the 1950s, right? Like doctors promoting tobacco
Yeah.
ads, and you know also what's it called? Fucking Olympians. Olympians also promoted tobacco. They would smoke while doing the Olympics, and they also wouldn't drink water
Voice chat? Yes, you are.
because the tobacco industry has so much money
I'm the Fisher guy.
that they would buy off the Olympians and also, you know, basketball teams, football teams, and they would all be smoking while playing football games. And they would say it's healthy and it's good
Yeah,
for
I
you.
mean,
And then the same companies after the
Yeah.
tobacco industry crumbled because eventually people figured out and their lies were uncovered that tobacco is bad for you and cigarettes are bad for you, even though all of your favorite sports team players, you know, said it was good for you, and all these doctors said that smoking cigarettes was
Yeah.
healthy.
and
And then you know where
but,
those
like, if you
companies
just
went
have-
and what they
if you
started
just have a
promoting.
cigarette a day.
But do you know what they started promoting
Yeah.
after that? Those same companies?
What?
Meat. It's the same
Anti-cigarette?
companies that promoted. Yeah,
Well,
and look at football
Well,
and
most
Olympics.
Of the tobacco companies.
It's the
started
same companies that
advertising it
promoted tobacco
themselves.
industries are promoting meat products because there's so much money in it. They're the ones that are trying to tell you drink milk, eat meat.
There's way more
Meat
money.
is
There's way
one
more
of the
money
biggest,
in
most subsidized industries in all of America.
tobacco.
Meat is harder to make than
Yeah,
plants.
it
Obviously,
is
it's a lot more work.
subsidized, But
That's why it's
you gotta,
heavily subsidized.
You gotta remember that tobacco isn't just in America. Like Philip Morris, they make billions, possibly trillions of dollars on tobacco
They have a
international.
wormhole
Like
glitch.
they own the fucking world that like tobacco. There's a whole bunch of there's not a whole bunch, but there's like 5 companies that
Follow
sell
me
in
down.
America and sell
Follow me,
everywhere
Dragon
else as
Boy.
well. They own that shit, man. Like
Guys, I'm over here.
and like if you smoke 1 cigarette
Yeah,
a day,
but they don't
and
have
it's not a
wormhole.
Marlboro that's laced with fiberglass, you know,
Give
some
it
scummy
to
shit like
them.
that. Like it's not.
Give one to me.
Dragon Boy, come over
Wait,
here.
It's
Are you
most
trying to-
likely not gonna kill you any faster than the air quality
Dragon Boy
in your
drinking.
fucking town is. You know what I mean?
No, dude,
Like-
cigarettes. You're trying to say cigarettes can be used in moderation?
In
'Cause
balance,
that's not true.
in moderation.
No, cigarettes cannot
Well,
be
the-
used
I
in
said
one more,
moderation
Dragon Boy.
for a healthy lifestyle. That's just completely objectively
And
false.
Dan picked it up.
Even light usage of cigarettes, which is not
Okay.
common.
Well, okay, so
That's
can
extremely
alcohol
bad.
be used in moderation for a healthy lifestyle? Can alcohol be used with moderation in a healthy lifestyle?
No.
Yeah?
It breaks down your liver.
No?
It is objectively bad for you, but people will have
In
it anyway.
excess. Yeah, it is objectively bad for you, but many things that you consume are objectively bad for you, especially at excess.
Well, it's just alcohol is
Like
literally
fucking
just poison.
chocolates.
That's why your liver has to get
Sugar.
rid of it.
Yeah, alcohol is literally poison, but at the same time, it's a poison that your body has developed enzymes to break down to give you this certain effect. So if you have it, and also there are beneficial aspects to alcohol. It
No,
thins
it's not
your blood,
alcohol. There is
right?
one specific
It makes
alcohol,
you
and that's
more
red wine.
situationally aware.
That's different. That's
I
the
need
only
what's
one
up,
with any
Dragon Ball?
Well, no,
benefits.
whiskey does too.
Whiskey does not.
And get me wood, Dragon Boy.
That's not true.
Well, okay, what benefits does whiskey have?
It does. Whiskey.
What?
Alcohol does. Alcohol.
No, alcohol itself does
thins your
not.
blood. Not just wine. Alcohol thins your blood.
Red wine is the only
it does-
alcohol that's ever been proven to have any beneficial aspects at all.
Do you know who those studies were funded by? Fucking wine sellers.
I'm sure.
All-
Just like how all the
everything is
meat
fucking-
advertisements are
it's
by the meat
All a
industry
lie. I swear. It's
and the
they
dairy
all-
industry.
like-
Like, we're not supposed to drink
it
milk
is.
from fucking baby
they pump-
cows.
Look, red
Fucking
meats.
stupid.
Red meats are so red because they pump nitrates into them. Like I know the shit's fucked up. I know like the stress that the animals go through. They produce more toxins in the meat than they would otherwise that are ultimately really terrible for you. And when you consume them over a long time, they're more likely to cause cancer and all kinds of shit in your body. Like it's all bad, but there are practices that you can do to mitigate the negativity of it, right? You can go back to more natural and organic means, right? You can do grass feeding, you know, you can have them free range, you know, like you can not pump it full of nitrates, don't bleach the meat, you know, and then don't consume a bunch of meat all the time, right? Don't have a burger every day, right? Or don't have a burger every week.
But
right?
literally,
Like,
Americans
have
have
some
meat
balance.
every single meal. We are the biggest consumers of
What's
meat.
up?
Americans have, on
I know.
average, meat in every single
Yeah.
meal.
No, I know. Yeah. Look, and here's the thing.
Politics.
Like you can still like a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people,
Vector boots?
fucking treat their bodies like
No.
shit, and they live
I have-
to be
I'm
70
learning.
plus years old. Like my grandma, she's been smoking her entire life, and she's 85 plus years old
Can
right
you
now.
break the wall?
She's-
Yeah, my
Yeah,
grandma's
she
also been
drinks a bunch of
smoking
wine
ever
every
since she
day.
was young, and she's in her I think she's almost in her 70s. And she wishes she can stop.
Oh,
She's tried
come on,
quitting
come
so many
on,
times,
come
but
on.
she can't. It's too
You
addictive,
don't.
and it's
Yeah, I
never
mean,
been good
and-
for her.
Percy, can
No,
you
and I
make
don't
the
think
platform
it,
just a little
look,
bit wider?
like I said, in moderation, and even
I
in
mean,
moderation, I don't think
higher.
it's good for you. The only benefits it would have is it reduces
What?
stress. You
Can
know?
you make the platforms higher?
That's
Like-
what I'm doing. I'm making it bigger.
It's just a
I'm
lot
not
of this
like-
stuff is just usually just propaganda propagated by companies and also elderly because that's
Yeah,
what
but-
they went through.
No, Percy, what I mean is like.
Well, but you
instead
gotta
of
remember that
having a
it's
lot
not
of
just
small platforms,
one-sided propaganda.
have like
It's everywhere.
a couple.
Well, no,
of
just
very
follow the
tall
money.
In the
platforms,
pesticide
like very
companies, like
tall.
it's not just red meat. It's not just tobacco. It's name an industry. There's misinformation being spread out even through scientific journals because they're paying scientists through it, and they do it in ways that are essentially, and like the FDA, for example, they've left their guidelines open in such a way where companies can manipulate it and make it so that their company is the only person that can investigate and research certain chemicals that they use. So they're essentially researching themselves, right?
Well, yeah, I know supplements aren't even
there are these-
regulated.
Yeah, supplements are, but I'm not even. I'm talking about like pesticides and shit, man. Like some shit that can really infect the environment. Like, it's all not, in my opinion, where it should be. Like, we have the resources to make it better.
That's
right?
also one of
Like,
the biggest problems with
yeah.
red meat productions because it's one of the largest polluters that we have because of all the not just methane, which is I believe 30 times
Yep.
worse than carbon dioxide for the atmosphere.
Yeah,
but
it's a lot
also-
worse.
Also, all the sewage, all of the cow poop, it pollutes water
Yeah,
supplies. It destroys
and
water
pigs,
supplies.
Pigs too. Pigs are also almost as bad as cows. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to remember here's the thing that they don't tell you about that. The feed that you give them is everything, right? So if you're giving them grass instead of this grain shit, right? They produce like 70% less gas or even more, right? Like it's all about their diet. So if you give them a more natural diet, they don't produce that much gas. The reason they're farming so much is because it's like feeding us humans beans all the time that haven't been sprouted, right? Like,
But
they
even
don't
with
have
grass,
the enzymes properly.
the only way that they
I'm just making this
digest gas is they
taller.
ferment it, and that's one of the reasons why it produces so much methane, even with
Well, it
grass.
does, but it doesn't produce. It doesn't produce nearly as much as grain and other feeds.
If you
I actually
compared
had
the-
a cow. I had a cow, and I've first.
Wait, you had, like, an actual cow?
Between, yeah, she was a shit. I can't remember the name right now. The type of cow, the German cow. You know the classic black and white cow.
Yeah.
A Holstein. She was a Holstein. She was an awesome cow. We didn't kill her. We gave her back to the guy we bought her from. She's still alive. She's kicking. She's an awesome cow. We actually the feed that we were giving her, like, made her look so good. We could have sold her for a lot of money. She was really good.
Well, yeah, I'm sure she was very
yeah,
happy being
anyways.
treated wellly, but how many actually do get treated like that?
Yeah, sadly, no, I agree, man. I genuinely agree with you on that. I believe the treatment of animals should be better, and not just for a standpoint of, oh, fucking, the animals are suffering. It's also for us, right?
Well, yeah, think about the
healthier
butchers.
to
They have like
produce-
some of the highest suicide rates. People who work at
Yeah, and
slaughterhouses.
it's healthier for us to consume meat that hasn't been scared for its life for the last 2-3 days of its life. You know what I mean? Like, the process that most of the animals go through, they produce so much hormones that have negative effects in the meat that it's fucked up. Like, it's not like it used to be where you would just grab a chicken and cut its head off and then it's dead right then and there. It goes through this whole process where it's going down an assembly line and then it gets fucking thrown around with a bunch of other guys and shit. And like, its whole life, it's just scared. Like, everything's wrong.
But that's not even to mention
There are better ways to do it. That's for damn sure.
That's not even to mention milk,
just because
where it's full of hormones and also estrogen, especially for a growing calf. And it's designed for growing calves.
Human milk. I mean, not human milk. Humans, not all humans for sure shouldn't drink cow milk. Only certain humans. Have
Even the
really
ones that
adapted
aren't lactose
to
intolerant, because
drink it.
the reason why a lot of people in Europe Or at least I think it's like 30% of the population have the enzyme in order,
Yeah,
to
it's
break it down.
basically the Anglos,
Yeah.
But that's
yeah.
because
basically the
they
Germans.
needed to because there was like no food.
not the Anglos.
Teleport
We
home.
needed it from
Yeah.
something. But doesn't mean it was the best source of nutrition. It was just desperation.
And I'll buy you
Well,
bullets.
that's true, but everything was desperation back then, and it is a great source of nutrition actually. Like the proteins that if you can break it down properly, the proteins and amino acids that you get from it.
Actually, just
are
stay there, Dragon
extremely
Boy.
No, actually,
beneficial.
I've seen a lot of research papers about that, and it's calcium from like milk is very different from calcium in other sources. It's a very
It's true.
different type of
That's true.
calcium. And same with the other amino acids. They're
that's true.
designed for an
But
infant
it's still
cow.
calcium that you can utilize in the body properly, and it does strengthen your but like it makes you fat too, which is something that would be very beneficial in a
Exactly.
society where you have low food. Like there are
Damn.
like to this day, like in Mongolia, right? Like you need fucking milk, right? Like it's cold or it's hot. Like it's rough out there. Like not all of Mongolia is struggling, but like most of the country
Now I can talk, Dragon
Same
Boy.
with-
ruler.
Same with stuff like butter
I'm
and
too
lard. People had that because
Okay.
you needed the calories. You just needed
Yeah.
calories.
No, butter and lard, they're not. It's not great for you, but at the same time, like
Can I also
Like-
light up this area?
I ran out
People
of
had to
just a sheer
survive.
chemicals point of view, just from a sheer chemicals point of view,
Wow.
you can
Looks
balance it all, right? Like you can balance your cholesterol, you can balance your sodium, you can balance your proteins, you can balance your vitamins, you know, you can
gonna-
balance your
You're gonna
sugars,
start?
right? And you can do that
I'm gonna make a
with
house
shit
and put some
foods
earth in
as
it.
long as you don't eat that much of the shit foods. But then you for certain
on.
things you have to eat, like
Don't
you know,
do anything.
asparagus or broccoli or carrots or you know or peanuts, you know, some kind of food
Well,
that is good for
That's
you.
also
I'm really
not to
struggling
mention
think of one.
that 90% of the world's fertile land is dedicated to meat production. Only 10% is
Yeah.
actually to other stuff. Well, it's a very inefficient way for us to eat because all the protein
Well,
that we're
and
getting from
personally, and-
animals,
and here-
it's only 30%
here-
efficient compared to having what they had.
Here's what I can tell you about large scale agriculture production. It is just as bad, if not worse, for the
I'm gonna
environment and
unequip
people living
the
here.
Shooter
At
Cthulhu for now.
Bakersfield, it is like I and my whole family and many other people in this town, we suffer every day because of the fucking air here. But we don't suffer that much. Like a lot of people do though, because of their fucking
Our air pollution
autoimmune
is
disorders that they're born
A
with.
huge problem.
All of the agriculture byproducts from the pesticides and other chemicals that they use just gets caught in the air and blows down here and like leaches into our soil, leaches into the groundwater, leaches into the air, into our lungs. But at the same time, we keep having to truck so much fertilizer out into these fields because we've tilled them and washed them away so many times that it's just we've essentially turned California into a desert because of our farming methods, right? Like
Yeah. And we need
there are
so much
better ways
grain
to
and so
farm.
much of
there are
this in
better
order to
ways to
feed.
farm. You can do hydroponic farming. You can do vertical fucking hydroponic farming. You can do vertical traditional farming inside of warehouses and smaller shit. But like,
But one of the
It's,
reasons why we need so much grain isn't for
change-
humans. Most of it, I believe it was like
Yeah.
only 10 to 20% goes to humans of all agriculture. The rest goes to the animals we eat. It's a very inefficient method of doing it.
Right. Yeah, I mean, but you know, at the same time, the farming industry, compared to, you know, say like energy production, right?
Oh, I don't need
It's
it.
it's basically a drop in the
I
water
need it.
in global emissions, right? Like it's only like 8%, right?
Oh, where's the nurse? We don't have a nurse.
Right now,
Yeah, we do.
or is it less than that?
For agriculture, for the food industry.
No, for meat farming.
Let's see.
Everyone
Meat
say it's one point here. Say it's one point here.
Percentage.
I'm invisible.
How?
Beef production, which
Is a
it's
lot.
which
No, I have a
study
poster.
contributes to 25% of all food-based greenhouse. It's by far
Say
the
it's
biggest
1 point,
culprit,
Dragon Boy.
followed by cow's milk, pork, and
Mhm.
chicken.
Okay, so
I did.
Animal agriculture is
there-
responsible for 57% of greenhouse gases. I can
Dan,
link it to you.
What is it?
teleport to us.
what is it?
57%. I'll link it to
Dan,
you.
teleport to us.
Over.
Should I
I
press
mean-
the button?
That's pretty damning, if to be
No.
honest.
Don't do it, man.
Well, actually,
Where do you
let's
go?
sleep until the beginning of tomorrow.
Yeah, but we need Dan to set a spawn point.
That's actually a lot more than I thought it was.
Damn.
Yeah, me too.
Dan.
But you know what? It makes sense though, because there's something that's
There's a
that,
lot.
I knew there was something that was that big.
Because also, it's interesting. One cow farting for a year is the same as driving, like, I believe, like 4,000 miles a year or 10,000 miles a year around that.
Dan, we're
the
at
car.
the dungeon.
Well, yeah, but again, you know, the feed is extremely important.
Teleport to
No,
us.
but still,
And
like,
also, it's better for the meat. Like you get better meat and better happy cows when you feed.
well,
them
I'm not
better,
arguing against
and you don't fucking lock them in a cage.
saying that pumping them full of hormones is worse than, you know, feeding them better diets, but I'm saying
I'll be all
you're making a giant problem into just a
Dan.
big problem.
Dan,
Wait, what is it?
teleport to us.
Where are you guys?
Teleport to us. We're at the dungeon. We're at the edge of the map on the left side.
Oh my
I gave
gosh.
you wormhole potions. Teleport.
Holy crap, it's already fucking 12:11.
Oh shit.
Yeah, just
Um,
quickly help us do this boss. We're gonna fight a boss.
Okay, walking advertisement, go on him or go on who?
Anyone. We're sleeping. We're trying to sleep, but we can't. Yeah, try going to sleep.
Go to bed.
But yeah,
Bed.
it's been very interesting looking at it.
Say
Wait.
spawn point, Dan.
I think I did that, didn't I? Oh, there we go.
Here.
Damn, this is kind of boring. What do you mean this is kind of boring, Swagger? We're arguing for like
Walking
30 minutes. What more do you
advertisement,
want?
you're not in bed. You gotta go
Dan,
to
you've
bed.
been just talking about politics. You haven't been playing. We built this whole arena.
What?
We built this whole arena while waiting for you to stop
Damn, boy,
talking
I want to
about
get down on
politics.
this. I'm in bed.
Advertisement.
Dragon Boy's not in bed, and he went to go BRB because you didn't go into because you went into their bed. You're only allowed to have 2 people in one bed. So me and Percy are now bunking together.
Oh,
Dragon Boy has to get
Oh.
back so he can bunk with us.
oh my gosh.
That was respectable.
Dragon Boy, are you back?
Alright, Swagger, how could you not? How could you possibly be bored from all this arguing? I hate you.
You're in the call. Like you have a first row seat, bro.
I think we're
Oh,
surrounded.
guys, go to bed.
Yeah, just go to bed.
Fucking hell, man.
Go to bed.
You were like,
We've been talking about some of the most controversial stuff that you can talk about, and he's
We're
bored.
talking about cows, man.
What's
Yeah, he's
that's a
trying to
very
talk
hotly
about-
debated topic. It's very personal to a lot of
You've been
people.
talking about cows for the past 20 minutes. Like,
And
how is
Majed
that
just wants to get the
possible?
bloody game on.
I am in the game.
Yeah, he wants to get the game done.
I just want to play Skeletron. But I
Also, yes, I am here.
I am in the bed, okay? I'm snuggling with the Dragon Boy, okay? He is very warm, and his bum is very plush, okay? I'm enjoying this
This
a lot.
was a story about. This was politics about calories. No,
Me and Dan in the same bed, just hits different.
Both
We're just
zombies
cuddling, it's
with
fine.
beard.
Come back here.
Right.
Alright, that's
Keep
better.
sleeping.
Alright. You know
Dan
that what?
won't let me leave.
You know Dragon
We gotta
Boy
wait for
has a
night.
very, very... Never mind.
You might wake up tomorrow and Russia will have invaded Ukraine.
Okay,
Yeah, I think
now
we'll be
it's,
fine, man. Don't worry
it's
about it.
daytime now. It's
It's not
daytime
time.
now.
No, we
It's not
gotta
time
wait
yet. It's
till
not
it's
time.
night.
Oh, okay.
Early night time.
The same thing will change. Will happen as always. Don't worry.
Wait, can I make a
I think
rebuild?
if-
Yeah.
well, I think
oh, I
like-
can. I'm sad.
Wait,
I
what?
think when and if they do invade, it'll be similar to last time. They'll just send like fucking green
little
men,
green men?
you know, not official Russian soldiers, but total like they're Russian soldiers to go in.
Not gonna lie, I'm not gonna question.
Well, yeah, but they were kind of
After
riding
Russia-
off of the civil war that they had because the government wasn't that organized and they only had 4,000
East,
military.
and Like I
Now
think
the
Yes,
now the government's much more
totally.
organized and they have 500,000
This is what I
military.
need, man.
So it's a lot different now.
that's
Swagger,
true,
this
but
is all your fault. You're the
yeah.
one who wanted politics.
What?
This is all Swagger's fault. He wanted politics.
Hey, Mr. Man, how you
blame-
doing? I hope you're enjoying the stream.
I'm-
Please like and subscribe if you enjoy this stream. Also subscribe to Majedplayz in the description. Also follow my girlfriend on Instagram. She
I'm
she
gonna
has
blame
a
the
snake
random
business. It's
person
very
for
cool.
this.
Also description. And join the Discord if you want to talk to us and play with us and argue about things.
Yeah, they're arguing about cows.
Not gonna lie,
Mostly politics, but cows also.
Not gonna lie.
I mean-
I'm bored. Don't know what's happening, so I'm gonna blame a random person. Damn you, Swagger.
Hey, come here. I will make you pay in bed, okay?
You'll
regret your decisions.
Hey,
At
yo.
like noon tomorrow.
The what?
It's almost dungeon time. We're halfway through sleeping.
Hello, Mr. Man.
We're
Yes, it
halfway
is a lot of
there.
things.
Oh,
You can just
oh,
like and subscribe if
shit.
that's too much. You can just look at the description for other stuff if you're interested. Mr. Man said that was too many things to tell him to do.
Oh, look, a hot air balloon. Oh, it's gone.
Oh,
There were 3 streams.
Wait,
one
subscribe
day.
to me. I'm in the description.
Maja, do
And-
you think that they should build a
There's another
canal
one.
in the outback?
No,
What?
an
Where?
outback.
What?
We already
Do
have a
you know
lake.
about the theoretical proposed plan to make a lake in the outback?
The Outback?
Yeah.
Wait, what do
To
you mean?
help to
Outback
basically
Steakhouse?
terraform the environment to
Outback
no longer be
Steakhouse. Yeah, that
a
kinda
desert
makes sense.
and actually
We have a lot
turn
of
it
those
into
in Australia.
We can
hospital
terraform our own
land.
our own desert.
Yeah, theoretically
Yeah.
you can.
Time.
I think it's happened in small scale, and I
It's
mean
not-
like nature does it.
That's fucking nuts, man.
It's
I
not
just-
time though.
Also, did you
What's
know
up?
that Ukraine has like I think it's like 40% of
It isn't.
dark soil? I mean, it's black soil.
Wait.
They have like
Oh,
40%
yeah,
black
yeah, yeah.
soil.
I think it's more than that. I think it's like
Actually, I think
a
it's
lot more than
60%
that.
or 70%
Yeah,
of the black
Yeah,
soil in the
it's-
world, which is
it's
the
like-
most fertile
Guys,
soil.
We're gonna fight a boss
yeah.
to the
And
arena.
they're basically gearing up to be like the biggest
This
agricultural center in
Yeah,
the
go
world.
to the arena. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go to the old man.
Ukraine's
World
gonna
War
kick some
Part
ass,
of the
dude.
reason why Russia wants it.
like, give me that ass.
Valuable.
Boing, 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 boing.
Oh shit!
I have issues.
How do we
Aim for the
fight
head.
this?
No, go
Just
for
shoot
the
him with gun, go
go
burr.
for the hands. Go for
But
the hands.
rip Ukraine, man. The two
I'm
popular.
just gonna
now.
bounce on the boy.
Well, I don't know why people keep
Sounds
thinking
like
it's gonna
World
start
War.
World War III or that we're gonna fight them. We're not gonna fight them. We said we're not going to a long time ago.
Well, I mean, here's the thing though. Like,
Oh
like
god,
what could bring us into the conflict is China fucking invading Taiwan. And
Well, no, that's a
Russia
separate
also
conflict.
Going into the fucking Middle East with China, like there-
Also, no,
China
that's
and Russia
exactly
have
why we're not going to war with Russia. Was because we don't want to leave our troops stranded if we have a Chinese war, and we would leave them without air
bouncing on
support.
Skeletron.
Dude, my
China's the
country-
reason why we don't want to help Ukraine.
Yeah.
That's
Aim
why.
Yeah.
for the head. When he's spinning, aim for the head. And watch out for the hands. They whack the shit out of you.
Yeah, I'm just bouncing on him. I really don't have anything else to do.
Oh, I died. Rip.
Oh god.
Oh,
damn
you guys
it,
got
please.
this.
No.
Did I ever upgrade my
Join me, Marches.
Do you think World War III is gonna happen?
It's not gonna happen.
Honestly,
If it would have happened, it would have happened back in the 80s.
Come back down.
I don't know, man.
Officers!
I think you're being a little
We're bringing it
optimistic.
too high.
I think you guys are being, dude. You don't have any. You guys have no idea how many times people keep thinking the world's gonna end all the fucking time. It's not gonna happen.
I don't think World War III is gonna end the world.
Oh, that
I
was
just think it's gonna
hilarious of
change
me,
it.
Marches.
World War III is not gonna happen.
bouncing
The
all
world's
the
too
way to heaven.
interconnected and too democratic. It's just,
We're
it's not the same world
man.
anymore.
Margie,
I
we
don't know,
were
man. I
going
feel
to
like the
Narnia.
world being more interconnected is why the World War happened. The World War
No, that's
happened in
exactly
the
why
first
not. It's too expensive. The reason why we used to have war before was to get territory, to get more resources. But now trade is so insignificant
place. Well,
that we would
but
lose
that
more
wasn't
money than you
really-
gain by having
World
war.
like the reason, like for example, the reason America
I need a
got into
heal!
World War II and
Ow.
World War
Oh
One
god, he really
wasn't
World War
because of
II.
territory
hard.
and money. It was because of
No, it's because we got
essentially
bombed.
defense.
Pearl
What's that?
Harbor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's not money.
Guys,
We got
slap you.
attacked.
That's what I'm saying. We didn't go in for money.
I died to a
No,
hand.
I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying old wars used to be for territory and resources. That's why Germany was getting
my bad.
everything.
My bad. I thought you said all the wars. My bad, bro.
No, old war. Old war.
Yeah, yeah.
Even
Okay,
Germany
you're
was
right.
trying to do that. They were trying to
What the
take
hell's
over
Margin
everything
time?
to make Germany way
Yeah, yeah.
bigger, because that would help.
Margin-
Yeah, but it wasn't
Okay.
just for that though. It was
Also, you know they wanted to kill the Jews and shit. I know, but
The hell's Margin time?
also, but like
As I said, I
they
got
really,
killed by
really just
Margin
wanted
time.
to like completely take over the entire world. It wasn't just for territory. It was like
It said something about
completely
me
change the
dying
entire
to
world and make it
Majedplayz.
Germany.
Like that.
Oh, yeah,
Also, don't forget about the imperialism that
Not the
Britain was
entire
having
world.
fun with.
I don't know. Well, I don't know. They would have fucking. They really
Oh my
tried.
god.
Don't forget about the British Empire during that too.
Die.
Yeah.
Dragon
No,
Boy,
no, no.
keep
You
going.
can't.
Never
No,
mind.
no. Germany. They weren't the
He
first
killed
fascists.
me. I don't know how, but I'm bouncing on his head and I still die.
But now,
Uh,
just trade is such a pretty much wars are through trade basically, like sanctions and shit.
Yeah, that's true. But you know, it could
I just cracked my neck.
there could
Okay,
very easily be another large-scale conflict between major superpowers
Yes,
of
I
the
said
world.
go for the hand.
I don't think that's ever gonna happen again. That's just so unlikely. It would just do too much damage. And also, you forget the political unrest that's already happening in Russia. Them just fighting Ukraine would already make Putin so unpopular that he would potentially lose his own presidency
Guys,
if he
do
tried
not
extending the
die,
conflict.
please.
What are
Do
they,
not
what are they
die.
gonna do? Like honestly, the government, they'll just fucking shoot their own citizens, bro. Like
Lenin's
they'll
gonna
just.
come back to
It's not
life.
like it's a democracy. Like they can try to do a coup, but the Russian government is strong.
Magic run.
But just like in Ukraine, because a similar thing happened to Ukraine, and the rebels eventually, when they started doing the massacres, that actually is what made them win, was because people were so outraged, it got more support, and that's what fucked them.
Yeah, no, you're right, but at the same time, like, would that happen in Russia? Most likely not. Russia is a lot stronger than Ukraine is and has been for a long time.
No, this was the Russian backing, Russian helping the people trying to tear Ukraine apart.
But I'm talking about like Russia. But I'm talking about Russia actually, like the people of Russia.
You mean Russia committing like war
actually
crimes and like executing millions of people? Because there's too many people.
Well, no, I'm not talking about the people of Russia doing that. I'm talking about like actually like essentially like what they did against the Soviet government. I don't think they would be able to do that against.
He was going after me for
Well,
so
also,
long.
it was a lot
They
easier
wouldn't be
for
able to topple it.
it was a lot easier for Stalin to get away with the bullshit he did, because back then, remember, this is back in the 1940s. People didn't have cell phones and cameras. The world wasn't that connected.
I'm talking about the 90s. I'm talking about the 90s.
Skeleton was going
Like
for
in
me
the
for
90s,
so long.
like it's when the Soviet government was toppled, and I don't think that would be able to happen again today. I think the Russian government is too strong for its own people.
No,
to
it's
topple.
not Soviet anymore. It's one country. It's not a coalition of countries.
I know it's not a coalition
And
of
it's
countries, but
Russia.
I'm just talking about. I'm just trying to find like an analogy to talk about. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I genuinely think that
No.
they've
because
got a
Mr.
lock on their citizens.
One up.
I would say China has more of a lock on their citizens than Russia does. And even they're not that brave.
Yeah, they do, but at the same time, like, that doesn't mean that Russia isn't still an authoritative,
I mean, dude,
essentially dictatorship. Like,
China hasn't even gotten back
Over the years
Taiwan,
ago.
and Taiwan has a way stronger grip on their people than Russia does.
Oh, I just got grabbed by Big Boy.
Hershey, Dad, please live. Please live.
And that's not even to mention North Korea, the most likely to start a nuclear war, didn't do it.
well, yeah, but that's because the countries that they would start a nuclear war with, like, it would be like smaller than Pakistan and India. You know what I mean? Like that is more likely to start that is more likely a conflict that is going to start a nuclear war.
Okay, one hand is
It's
on
because
low,
it's all
that is good.
it's all posturing,
Hands are
because
gone.
it's basically back and forth North Korea. They posture, they threaten nuclear war, and then they get more, food and rations and whatnot, and then they're good boys, and then they do it again. They just I've seen the history of
Well,
it.
and
It's
at
just
the
it's
time,
repeated.
their missiles
Do
can't
not
reach
die. I
Europe.
repeat,
They can't reach
not
America.
die.
I mean, they claim that they can.
Yeah, and they also have the backing of the Chinese government.
The Cold War could have ended the world.
Well, yeah, the
No,
Cold War
you-
could have. I'm not arguing that. I'm saying that it would have if
Have
it
8
ever
seconds
did
left, guys.
happen.
Do not die.
It would have happened
Do
back
not
then.
Die, I swear.
Also, you know why the world didn't end in the Cold War? Somebody thought they were getting orders
Yes.
to nuke, but then they decided, let's not.
You
That
were
happened
killed by the
multiple
skull
times.
skulls.
And what makes you
That
think
happened
that they
multiple
wouldn't
times.
just do that again?
You are spinning.
That's my point, bro.
People would
Like-
say
I am-
no. I'm not ending the world.
Well-
Fuck that.
Well, no, it wasn't. Look,
Come on,
had there had been the reason they said no is because it looked like 2 or 3. If 170
Oh
plus,
god, yeah,
you know,
those
like,
tiny
like
skulls
500
hurt.
plus nuclear missiles were sent over to their
Oh.
country, things would be a little different.
No. He's John.
Also, Mr. Man, there's black bars because it's 21:9. It's ultra wide.
Well, it's like 12:30 for Danny. He's probably gonna click the world now. Well, that was fun.
But yeah, nuclear war is not going to happen. I've already talked to so many people about this.
Never. It's
I
There's too much
don't
losing.
think World War III is going to be a nuclear war.
I don't think World War III is going to happen at all.
I mean, I think,
Superpowers
like,
don't fight
small
anymore. Also, there is no superpowers
skirmishes.
anymore. There's one. There's only one now. Soviet Union collapsed. And China
Well,
is not a superpower.
China-
They have
They are,
one
bro.
super carrier. We have fucking 8.
bro, they're a superpower because of their naval capacity isn't what makes them strong. Their diplomatic
Yeah, let
relation-
me-
oh shit, my gun's down. Their diplomatic
Jed.
relations and their actual they have missiles that are insanely fast and powerful. They have
Well, yeah,
ICBMs.
Well,
They
no, that's
have
not
a
how.
very
That's
strong
that's
Air
the
Force.
thing. That's not
They
how
have-
war is fought anymore.
they
It's
have-
fought
but-
by
but-
influence.
You're right, and that's my point. They have the Belt and Road Initiative. They already basically have like 14 plus countries in Africa.
Hello, Danny. How's it going?
That they have
Just totally
fucking
like and
invested
subscribe,
more
man.
money into than anybody else. Same in Europe, and they've invested more money in Europe. They're the largest foreign investor in Europe of infrastructure projects. They've been doing war games with Iran and Saudi Arabia and Russia recently. Like it's not just them. It's not like World War III is not going to just be between the superpowers. It's going to be if there is going to be a world war, it's going to be like the previous world wars. It's going to be a world war. Like
Well, because that's just
You
not
know?
how war is anymore. War just isn't like that anymore. It's different.
what?
It's like
Like what?
Iraq. That's
Total
war
war?
now. War is Iraq
Well, but
now.
still, but Iraq was the largest coalition of allied forces since World War II. There were like 220,000 allied forces that were involved in I can't remember if it was the first or second invasion of Iraq when they took down the government down there. It was a huge air battle, and they launched missiles from the sea, very similar to how they did in World War II. Like, just larger scales.
But
It's total
guided
warfare,
missiles
but more
from
intense.
like several kilometers away is not the same as World War II.
Well, I mean, it kind of is though.
It's not.
They developed.
There's
developed
guided
long-range
missiles.
missiles.
It's different.
You're right. Guided missiles
Yeah.
are different, but they developed long range.
We don't have big ships anymore. Battleships are obsolete for a reason.
Hey guys,
Well, battleships aren't obsolete. You can't.
They are
fucking
obsolete.
Go with it. No, they're not. You cannot go out with an aircraft.
How
carrier
many
without a
are?
whole
How
fleet
many
of
battleships are
battleships.
in service? None. None of them.
In Iraq?
In the United States, how many battleships do we have? We have 0 battleships in service. None of them
That's
are
not-
active
that's-
service. Yeah, I'll check right now.
Well, right now you're right. We have nothing in. Well, that's not true. We don't have nothing in active
We
service.
need
but
battleships.
We do have battleships in active service. We have
No, we don't.
fleets. You've got dreadnoughts. You have the aircraft carriers. You've got battleships, and then you've got like a couple other support planes.
Dude,
like you don't
where
just
are you
have
at?
an aircraft carrier
they're
that goes
not
out by
active.
itself. It's a whole fleet. Right. Well, what are they going to be active on right now? Well, and actually, I still think they are fucking active. I know people that are on battleships. I'm pretty sure. I'm not entirely sure. I just follow them on Snapchat. But like I'm pretty fucking sure there are still battleships active.
No, I just checked
Like,
right
we
now.
sent
It's over.
We sent battleships fucking to Somalia not that long ago in like 2007, 2006.
After
something like
Indiana
that.
was stricken in 1962, the 4 Iowa ships were only battleships to remain. The U.S. military listen, no battleships in the reserve in 2014.
Maybe they weren't battle. Maybe they're.
We have no
destroyers.
battleships that are naval.
Maybe I'm.
The last 2
I'm probably
battleships were finally
confused, maybe.
stricken from naval
Maybe
vessel
I'm
register in
probably
2006.
confused. I'm probably just confused. They're probably destroyers.
No battleships. I'm on battleships ever since
I know,
2006.
I know you're on fucking.
There's no more
battleships.
battleships.
I just said I was confused, and I'm probably talking about fucking destroyers. That's what I was talking about.
But that's my
And the
point.
difference
Battleships
between
are
a battleship and a
obsolete.
destroyer is fucking. Well, yeah, I mean you're right, but like, everything's obsolete when you can just fucking send drones out. But that's the point. They don't fucking want to do that. It is still about territory because they want the fucking money. They want oil.
No, there's
They
more
want to
money
fucking
with
talk to
trade. That's why we don't
governments.
have wars anymore. Dude, remember how close World War 1 and 2 were? 1918, 1939. 21 years. That's it. Korean War, another 20 years. That wasn't even a world war anymore. And then Vietnam War.
Yeah,
that
you're
was
right.
just us trying to make communism not happen. Then we went to Iraq because we're fucking idiots. No real war has happened since World War
And then
II.
we went to
for a
Afghanistan
reason.
for fucking 21 years.
And look how many major powers fought.
Or 20 years.
They didn't.
Well, yeah, because it wasn't the same fucking deal. You know what they could have done? They could have just fucking killed literally everybody there and then taken the ship over.
That's not how it works.
You're right.
What?
Like,
There's a reason
that's
why
my
World
point,
War III hasn't happened.
you know what would
World
have
War I
happened
and
if
II
the
were so
Russians were
close.
there?
They did have
Yeah,
Russian tanks.
well,
The
look.
Russians gave them vehicles, and they had T-72s, and we destroyed them.
Yeah, the Russians have essentially been out of that area in any real capacity since the 80s. That's my point. Like, they were they were really down in there, just like us.
Don't you remember the Gulf War?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
they had
Gulf War was the
T-72s,
first Iraq War.
Russian main battle tanks against Abrams. All of the T-72s were destroyed or captured. We lost 0 Abrams in combat.
Yep. Because
The
it's
Abrams
the
too
Abrams.
good, man.
Yeah, it's the Abrams,
Yeah.
but it's also Russia didn't
But if you were to
actively
put
put. They
an
gave
Abrams
them
up against
vehicles.
Fucking a Chinese, one of the newer Chinese tanks, it wouldn't be the fucking same thing, and they've like the government has acknowledged that.
Because it's just them trying to have political
And
influence in
actually,
the area.
the Russians have also fucking got better, bigger, better tanks too
They
that can
can?
also take. And
Like, the
obviously
Chinese
our
are in-
allies-
The Chinese
Yeah,
are in
they
worse
were-
position than the Russians, and the Russians have been having a declining economy ever since 2014. But the Chinese,
Yeah.
they are so strict. They're trying to police the entire Chinese open sea, and they're such bullies that nobody
but
likes
when your
them.
economy, but when your economy is so centralized and you essentially invest nothing in your population, and you only invest in your military complex and the oligarchy, like you can play with that money for a while and go to war, like which is what they're doing. War is a tool to make money, which is obviously like that's what it has been.
No,
in
having
small scale
satellite
for a long
states
time.
in order to control them and make yourself more money still works, obviously. But going to war with an actual superpower does not make any financial sense anymore whatsoever.
Well, I'm not saying that that's what they're doing right now. They're going to war with Ukraine, and I don't think that we.
Well,
like,
they haven't even
anybody's
done
gonna
that yet.
step in when they go to war with Ukraine. All we're gonna do is send foreign. We're gonna just send aid, which is what we've already done.
But
I think
look
that's all
how look how long it's taking for them to even do anything. They've been poshing for
there's
so
a
damn
reason for
long.
that. Well, but that's an actual tactic.
But
It's
the longer they
it's-
wait,
it's-
the stronger
showing
Ukraine
their
also
muscles.
becomes.
But that doesn't matter. Ukraine can become as strong as it wants to become, as long as they don't have any foreign support. They're fucked if Russia wants to take them out.
You
Well, no,
change
because the
title
active
to
military of
Ukraine.
Russia is 1 million troops, but they can only realistically send a maximum of 500,000. And the Ukraine
Well, but
military
actually,
is now
the reserve-
500,000.
The reserve
Yes,
in
they have
Russia
3
is
million
like
reserve.
3.7 million.
But they can't politically and financially do an extended war.
And they also have whole other divisions of like some kind of guard or some shit that's like 500,000 strong. They have different.
Well, yeah, but they can't
Fucking-
use them politically. That would destroy them economically and politically. And the sanctions would obliterate
I
their
don't think
economy.
so. Bro, they can't they can hardly trade with anybody in the West as it is right now. Their
No, they
only
do.
trade
Most of their
only
trade is with the
opportunities
EU.
They're in Asia and Africa.
No, they don't even have
And
nearly
yeah,
as
part of
much
the
with
EU.
China. The
Well, I'm
EU
not
is their
talking about
biggest
China, but
trader.
Yeah,
The
You're-
EU is
you're
the
right, they
most
don't
that they're
have much with
trading
China.
with.
China doesn't intake that much. China has a lot of resources.
If they ever got sanctioned by the EU, they would have to try replacing that with
You
China,
gotta-
but that takes a
you
long
gotta
time.
remember- you got to remember that Russia also has comparable resources to America, right? They have the forest we have. They have arguably the oil we have. They have the.
Wait, are you talking about
minerals
Russia or
that we have,
China?
and then some. Russia. China's way better than us.
No,
in that
Russia
kind of
and
sense.
China-
Except for forest.
Russia, China, every other country combined is less than our military budget. All of them combined.
I'm not talking. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about natural resources.
Bye.
No, one of the reasons why America has so much political power
I'm not
and
talking.
influence.
I'm not
Because
talking
after-
about. I'm not talking about the budget, bro. I'm not talking about the budget. I'm talking about the sanctions and shit. They can sustain. They actually. They have. They're not like Japan, for example, where they need foreign trade to survive. Right. Their economy will completely.
But that's
collapse
any
without foreign
country.
trade.
If America, for whatever
It's
reason,
not-
had every
it's not
single
any
country sanction us, that would destroy our economy. That would obliterate our economy.
It would, but we would bounce back. We wouldn't.
It would take
wouldn't
a
be
long
like
time.
Venezuela. No, we would start producing everything inside of America again, And under
We
the correct
can't. There's
leadership,
just stuff that there's
it
in
would
other
work.
countries that we can't get, like cobalt. We just can't get it.
Yeah, you're right. But like at the same time, cobalt, it's extremely necessary for lots of things. But there are things that you can use to substitute the needs, like the equipment.
What about
to do the same
semiconductors?
thing, essentially.
The vast
And you
majority
would
of
lose
all of the
things.
ones from the world are from Taiwan. What if they just didn't trade with us anymore? Are just not going to have microchips? Everything has one. No more cars, no more
Yeah, I
planes,
mean-
no more tanks. Nothing can be built.
Yeah, no, I agree. And but at the same time, if they did that, are they gonna? And then would they go to China? Who would they go to? Who's gonna buy as much as we do?
All the other countries can still, like, it'll hurt them, obviously, but if they wanted to do it, they can. We don't consume all of the microchips in the world. We consume a lot, but not all of them. Sanctions destroy countries.
You're right, but they don't destroy
All of
us.
Apple's chips are from Taiwan. TSMC makes all of them. Imagine if no
You're
more
right.
iPhones could
That's
get
my point,
built.
but where is Apple located? And
Where do they
make
get
the
built?
chips?
Where do
Or not-
iPhones
sorry,
get
where
built?
that's my point. Yeah, they get built in China.
Yeah, and where do their chips come from? Taiwan.
Do you know why they get built in China? Fucking
Because
cheap
it's cheaper.
labor. Yeah. So what would happen? They would build them here.
Without semiconductors? Without the processor?
Bro.
Without the memory from Korea? Really?
So what? But then what? What are all these countries? Like they're just gonna fucking take half of their economy, more than half their economy.
It's not more than
Just
half their
for, like,
economy.
why? What?
The United States is not the entire economy.
I didn't say it was the entire economy.
And you were just talking about how big Russia and China's economies were. And that's not even counting all the other countries
I
in
said
the
they
world.
have natural resources. Do you hear my words, bro? I'm talking about the natural resources. I was talking about their oil, their coal, their trees, the minerals that they have. I was just talking about like they have the ability to not completely collapse and break down to a point where they
Okay, I
have
found the
literally
GDP
no
of the US for
ability
the
to
entire world.
survive.
The United States accounted for 15.83% of the global gross domestic product after adjusting for purchasing power parity. We are less than 20% of the entire world GDP. 15.8% loss is not crippling.
Did I say the entire world was gonna be crippled? What the fuck are you
No,
talking about?
TSMC sends us 15.83% of their semiconductors. If they stopped, that would not cripple them. Same with Samsung, with Korea, with making the memory for the iPhone. And who makes
I
their
didn't say it
screens?
would cripple them.
Samsung in Korea. If we got sanctioned by everybody, we can't build anything.
You're right. We would just fall over and die. There would be nothing we could do.
It wouldn't be much better than that.
You're right.
Our world is
Yeah,
too
there's nothing
interconnected.
It's just
If we just have nothing,
all of,
how are we
you
going to
know,
build
our
anything?
population of 330 million and the ability to, actually.
You
like,
underestimate
pay
how
our
connected everything
population
is and how
feed them.
how much we require it.
Yeah,
That's not even
no,
mentioning food.
I don't think I do. I don't think I really do underestimate it. There's a reason
Yes, you
that
do.
we go to war over that shit. No, I don't think I do.
We need other countries, and other countries need other countries in order to survive.
Yeah, you're right. And realistically, in a non-hypothetical situation, what happens if these countries stop trading with us? What do we do?
If all of them
Are we
do,
just gonna roll over?
it would destroy our economy.
We go to war. We've gone
With
to war
what?
over this shit before.
Not being able to build anything? It's not World War II where everything's
Yes.
analog. We can't just make stuff out of metal anymore. It's much more complex than that.
Yeah, I know it's much more complex than that. And it's not like we don't have the ability to produce shit. And I'm not even talking about, like, we already have so much fucking shit. Like,
Yeah, but we have a
just in terms
constant
of
high
military
supply
tech.
of it.
And not even in terms
Stuff
of
goes
military
bad
know what
and
we are
breaks
talking
all the
about.
time. If you ask anybody in the military how often their equipment breaks, they say all the time. They need to get new parts.
Yeah.
All of the time.
What are we talking
Yeah,
about?
but is it
Alright, also I need to get going.
stuff?
This is what
Alright,
this is
Rose,
your
good
fault,
talk.
Swag. I blame you. It's all your fault. Alright, this is why we don't talk about politics. Alright, no hard feelings, Foot Drizzle, alright?
I mean, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all.
It's fine.
I think you're the only one that got irritated here.
Oh no, I get passionate about things sometimes. It's fine. It's all good.
So it's my fault now?
Sorry, I'm just messing with you. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
it is.
Should have
Political
stopped
stuff's always funny.
arguing, man. I just wanted a free lesson of history.
You know what? But on some real shit, I think we all can agree that pure Stalinistic communism is the best system.
Well, hey, Magic got what he wanted. He got lots of Terraria. That's what happened. Where did he go, anyways? I don't know what happened to him.
They all left.
But why?
I don't know. I muted both of them. Actually,
I don't know.
3 of them.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Percy
No,
said 95 the streams. How dare you, Saga? I'm going to bed and take Peloton. All right, that's fun set up. Oh man, dude. Oh man. Oh dude, fucking what was his name? Or Ollie. He's gonna be like, oh, so what happened? And he'll be like, don't worry.
Yeah.
Fine, don't worry about it, man. It's all good. But yeah, let's play some more tomorrow though. I want to play more War Thunder, like a lot.
I'm down, yeah.
War Thunder?
Hopefully my internet won't be horrible, man.
That's also one of the reasons why War Thunder is better to play when you're talking, because you don't have to pay attention.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's just kind of a mindless thing. Every now and then you gotta kind of like tune in, but yeah.
Yeah, especially with boats, just move towards enemies, just shoot them. Yeah. Alright, well that was fun. I'm gonna end the stream. Alright, I'll wrap up the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. That was great. This was an interesting stream.
I don't think anyone.
Thank you,
only
Swagger.
680.
This is all.
I don't think anyone wants to watch this stream.
Alright, hope you
No
guys
one
enjoyed
gives a
it. Please
shit.
like and subscribe, share and whatever, and subscribe to Magic description. Follow my girlfriend on Instagram if you want to look at snakes. Maybe we'll talk more about snakes and stuff next time.
Yeah, bro, my anaconda don't want none.
Oh yeah. And alright, Swagger, we're not gonna talk about politics for like 10 more years, okay?
Yes.
We
The
gotta
only
sign an
reason I
NDA.
wanted you guys to talk about politics is because I wanted a free lesson on history.
Alright, we're gonna argue about cyborgs being people in 10 years, okay? That's what we're gonna argue about. Alright, and I'm also, join the Discord if you guys like them. I'll see you guys next time.